I can hear you, Prats. Happy Saturday to everybody. We got Mike Leffelstein in the house. What say you, buddy?
What's going on, Chad? How's it going?
It's best night of the week. You got football coming tomorrow, early tomorrow, with another overseas game, another one of these. The last one, though, thank God the last one. It's in Spain. Apparently it's in Spain, and I don't know. Are you a fan of these games? It's too much, right?
No, yeah, it's way too much. If you want to have a relaxing Sunday, sleep in for.
I like three of them. Like, I like three of them. Remember when it first happened? It was cool, like extra football. And like now it's what is it? 7 of them, 8 of them? It's just fucking way too much, man. And I watch every game, so I got to get my ass up at 7:30, and then I'm done with the football at 10:30, and then I do a 3-hour show, and it's just like ends up being a fucking 18-hour day, 20-hour day.
It's kind of nice for me actually because my girl's up at 6:30 a.m. anyways, so it's like if I'm up, football's on. It's kind of nice, but
yeah, and the quality of the games just suck. Tomorrow's game, like. Hey, Spain, how you doing? We're going to bring a dead Commanders team, and then, like, I guess you call them a surging Dolphins team right now because they're kind of surging.
Ugh, gross.
The arrow's pointing up, but, I kind of like the Commanders in this game. It's one of those where it's like it seems like such an easy bet to bet on Dolphins -2.5. Like, why would you not? But it's because it's the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, everyone forgets the Dolphins weren't terrible a couple of years ago, though, so I don't know.
Well, I'm saying the line should be like 5. I feel like this line should be 5. The Commanders have nothing on offense. They have a backup quarterback. Their defense is fucking old as shit.
What is the line?
2.5. That's crazy. I know it's like technically a neutral field, but like I don't know. I'm just telling you, it seems like obvious to bet Miami. That's why you always go the other way on those games. I don't want to bet. I'm not betting it, just so you know. I'm not doing it.
I wouldn't bet that one. I'd stay away from that.
Oh, we got Jason in here. No colonoscopy were harmed on the stream. Jason said had a really good story, or what was it? He said some example of it's like bringing home a 3 from the bar, and she's already a 3, and then she has a colonoscopy bag. Like, would you do it? I said yes. I said yes.
You already brought her home.
That's exactly what I said. Thank you, Max. Max Distraction. What's up, man? What's up, boys? Trivia. Do you guys know how old the oldest redraft league is that is still going to this day? Oh, like the longest running one. I think the first one was like 1988 or 1990.
I think it might be earlier than that. I thought we looked this up one of these times.
Yeah. We don't know, Max. What's the answer? We're waiting on Ray. Ray is he's getting meat. He said he's getting his meats together. Like literally, that's what he told me when I called him. So he's probably, if he has tacos again tonight, the guy is gonna die. Like, it sounds terrible, but he's had so many tacos, man. What's the answer, Max, while he looks it up?
I know the answer. It's like technically 1962.
Okay, yeah, he said the longest league that's still going on is 1976, man. That is 50 years, almost 50 years. Woo! Imagine the fantasy points they were getting back in 1976, dude. Like, you no point even rostering a wide receiver. It's like leaving bye week.
Yeah, I don't know if this was like you said it was still going, right? I'm just looking. It says 1962.
Yeah. He's saying 76 was the first redraft league, like how some of our leagues, like XFL and some of the leagues that have just been going with generally the same people.
That's nuts.
So a couple news notes to get to.
Original members.
My first fantasy team had Bernie Kosar and Barry Sanders. Jay is our resident older fan. I'm not calling you old, I'm saying older. Wow, Barry Sanders, that'd be a fun fucking fantasy player. That's awesome. A couple news notes to get to. Sam Laporta, we talked about it yesterday, was missing this week. He's on IR now. So these injuries this year, man, the coaches are not telling us shit. And like, we didn't see anything in the game. He finished the game, and then back stiffness or whatever on Wednesday, and it goes from back stiffness Wednesday to outs for Sunday's game on Thursday, and then now Saturday on IR. Like, we've seen this, like Trey Benson, same thing. Remember that? It was like, oh, he finished the game and his knee's hurting. He's going to probably miss the next week, and then he's on IR. Now we still don't know when he's coming back.
How about J.K. Dobbins? Played literally a drive after his injury. IR.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Well, no. J.K. Dobbins out for the year. They announced.
He's IR.
I'm
sorry. Traditional IR. I feel like it's his early 2000s IR, where you're IR, you're done.
These injuries, though, this is the worst year I have ever met, because we never come out of a week unscathed. You know what I mean? Like, and the first 2 or 3 weeks were fine for the most part, and then I could start with Neighbors, and then like I guess CeeDee Lamb got hurt, but it was like a couple week injury, and it's just like every week now we're losing studs like for the season, and then now we have
I don't know.
appendectomy.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's made of glass these days. Like this didn't happen. Maybe it's just recency bias from us, but I feel like this didn't happen like 15 years ago. Like you had like LaDainian Tomlinson or like Cedric Benson on the bank, like
Adrian Peterson.
Some of these good Adrian Peterson. They played every game. Like they rarely got injured. It was I don't know.
And Blake has a good one here. Thoughts on Bill's wide receiver room now? Keon Coleman inactive, a healthy scratch. He's bad.
Jeez.
He is bad. And I kind of alluded to it. I was a Keon Coleman guy coming out, right? And a lot of people were this year. This year, everyone was like saying he was a sleeper and all this shit. And then, week 1, he was 3 for 40 going into the fourth quarter in that crazy game against the Ravens, and he has 120 yards in the fourth quarter. And I was one that was like, I had a lot of Keon Coleman, definitely everywhere in best ball. And I was like, pump the brakes. Like that was a 3 for 40 performance. That game was almost the Ravens are 2 first downs away from that game being over. He would have ended with 3 for 40, which is all he's done the rest of the year. And the eye test says the guy can't separate worth shit. So he's not the only problem with that offense, but like and the thing is, it's not like they're benching him for better players. It's Gabe Davis. It's McCole Hardman. Like it's Josh Palmer coming back. Like these are just dudes. Elijah Moore, like just dudes, right? Outside of Shakir, and Shakir is not a number 1 receiver, Mike.
Are the Bills the new like Packers with Rodgers? Like they're like fuck you, like you're not getting a number 1 receiver. Dude. I don't understand. They're like you had Diggs, he's gone. You'll never see another one like him. I don't know what they're doing over there.
And I was texting a story about this because he sent me the picture of the healthy scratch thing. And I was like, man, they spent the top 30. It was 33rd overall, first pick in the second round on Keon Coleman. And then, don't forget, Dalton Kincaid was a first round pick. And he's been okay this year, but he's a bust.
Kincaid's good, but he's injured all the time, like normal. Like Keon Coleman was a stretch. He wasn't that good in college. If you look at his college stuff, he was just a deep threat type of guy. That was pretty much it. He wasn't like, this guy's a first round pick type of player. He was kind of like the potential stretch the field guy. We'll see what he can do, but yeah, that was
they took him over Ladd McConkey, Mikey. They took him over Ladd McConkey. I mean, a lot of players went ahead of Ladd McConkey, but I think in the Bills' minds are like, we already have Shakir, so why would we want another slot receiver? But just take the best player available, figure it out later, because he can at least separate and get. He's really good at route running, really good.
If you watched Ladd at Georgia, he's not just a slot guy. Like that dude is a stud. Like you could have.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was one of those dudes. I watched a couple Georgia games when he played on there, and I was like, oh my god, this guy is going to be a player.
Yeah, he's not really an X, but he's a hybrid. He can play a little bit of both, and you can move him around as a player. He's a tough guy, dude. For his size, he's really tough. I've been surprised he's held up pretty well in his NFL career so far. MVP says Bucky has been a mystery, and they'll never put him on IR. That's the crazy thing. Whatever happens with Bucky, like, dude, week 4, this injury happened week 4. And, like, they knew the injury. The same thing as how Darnell Mooney came out that he had a broken collarbone. They didn't report it. Like, they knew the extent of this injury. Just put him on IR. Like, what is he even coming back next week? Like, he's gonna miss like 8 or 9 games, and they didn't put him on IR. It cost 4 games.
Is there gonna be like an NFL like scandal, like looking into these injury? Like, I swear, like I feel like you have to be more specific about these injury postings, and we're just getting nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mooney was reported it was a shoulder injury, right? But like, the point is, it wasn't. I mean, I know like we had this conversation with Story, like the collarbone is part of the shoulder, but a broken collarbone is a collarbone injury.
That's a
so
collarbone.
Just say he has a collarbone injury, and that just means he broke his collarbone. And just these coaches need to fucking figure shit out because there's a lot of money on these guys' future bets, team win total, stuff like that, week to week stuff that we want to know. Fantasy teams. I know they don't care about our fantasy team, but it's full disclosure. You got to give out your shit. Yeah. I do. I care even about every one of these people's fantasy.
Even for daily fantasy. Yeah, I'm not talking about us. I love home league fantasy. It's my favorite.
Juan says, who is my quarterback 1? JJ McCarthy, Brissett, Jameis Winston, Tua, Geno Smith, or Davis Mills? That is a smorgasbord. Wow. Hold on a second. I got to just play my favorite clip ever just because I fucking love it.
I was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for one.
This guy's quarterback situation is like my fucking receiver situation this year.
I think this one's easy. It's JJ McCarthy against the Bears.
I think I'm going Brissett. He's got
not
the
without
best,
Marvin Harrison though, dude. Marvin Harrison being out, like
You're right.
problem.
You're
That's
right.
a problem.
That is a problem. I don't know though, dude. Brissett's just always solid. There's something about him. Yeah,
I'm
I can't
starting.
trust
So
him.
I have a Trevor Lawrence team, which I know it's not a good start to a sentence. It was a Joe Flacco team. I have a Trevor Lawrence team, and I have an option. McCarthy's obviously owned, and I was going to start Winston, but I'm like, bad matchup. And once Slayton got ruled out, I'm like, dude, he's got no one to throw to. So I am literally rolling out there with Marcus Mariota in a 4 for a passing touchdown league, just because like the over under that game in Spain is 47.5. And it's a 2-point spread. So it's like that leads me to believe that they're expecting just a lot of points in that game, and that the over-under is way lower in the Packers game for Winston. I think Tua is probably the answer. I think Tua is the answer because Tua is like kind of buried in there. Tua is probably the answer.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see Tua. The shit of Geno Smith's stupid name just hit me in the face, and I just missed Tua completely there.
Right.
Yeah,
Tua or McCarthy?
Tua 100%. Actually, I don't even think that's. I think it's Tua. I don't think this is even a conversation. I would have gone Brissett if he had his receiver, but no, I'm going.
Yeah, Brissett, the Harrison thing.
Yeah,
wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 in flex spot. Adams, Samuel, Quentin Johnson. So Adams, Debo, Quentin Johnston,
J May,
maybe Tez Johnson there.
Who
we gotta assume this is PPR. You gotta tell us the format, but I'd say the first 2 for sure, and then I think that you could go Jordan Addison. You could go Tez Johnson.
Addison.
Yeah, Addison and Tez Johnson, and not start Quentin Johnson because Quentin Johnson has a hammy right now. He's gonna play, but
yeah, I would go. Yeah, I mean, obviously Devontae, he's a must play. Debo, gotta play him, I think. And I would go Addison myself.
Should I trade Charbonnet for Parker Washington? Charbonnet and Parker Washington for Cortland Sutton? I would probably do that. He's got Henderson, Jacobs, and Jonathan Taylor.
Yes,
I would do it. I would do it. Especially with Brian Thomas coming back. Yeah, I would do that.
Your running backs are elite. Yeah, get rid of him.
Max has been trying to talk with the Bucky owner. I'm currently offering Tet or Sutton with Sharp for him. I think that's a fair trade. It's a risky trade, but like it's a winning trade. It's a Ricky Bobby trade. If it comes back and obviously you're firmly in the playoffs, Max, do it because Bucky's going to still be a top 15 play when he first comes back by the fantasy championship. If he's getting a full workload, I don't think he's ever going to get a full workload like we saw the 2 weeks before, 50 touches in 2 weeks. He'll get you 20 touches though, right, Mikey?
I hope so. It just depends on what that injury is, right? They're not telling us, so we don't know. So we'll see. And the young kid's not bad either.
I think it's like an AC joint or one of those, but it's a tear. It's a tear.
Bucky's not a big dude either, so that kind of scares me. But I mean, you're not giving up much, so I would.
With no Brian Thomas, we don't know. Brian Thomas hasn't been ruled out yet, so that's still up in the air. But he says Myers or Parker Washington. Where's your lean here? Because Myers didn't play near as many snaps, but he played a decent amount for being his first week on the team. Myers or Parker Washington this week?
I'd go Washington because you get the return yards too, right? Or are we washing that?
I mean, not many people, but you love the return yards.
We love them.
No. Here's the nice thing is you do get a return touchdown possibility, which is still 6 points.
Yeah. Which he had last week.
Let's just go wide receiver numbers. Just strict wide receiver numbers. I think I'm going Parker to go the slot role.
I'm still going to go Washington just for the rapport that he has.
Trevor Lawrence cannot throw outside the numbers. That's just readily apparent. That dude is, he's the number one prospect for the next reclamation project. Like he will go somewhere and probably be good, but he's been so erratic. And it's just the only reason I can't say it won't happen is because Sam Darnold looked worse. And I guess that was with the Jets. But Sam Darnold was awful in New York and also awful with the Panthers.
2 terrible franchises.
Well, the Browns, I think it's the Browns and Jets are probably the 2 most hapless franchises, right?
Yeah, I mean the Jaguars when we were younger, they were actually pretty good. They went to an AFC Championship game with the lefty. What was his name?
Mark Brunell, and then they also had the Blake Bortles year. Blake Bortles had an AFC Championship appearance as well.
That's true. That was more recent. I guess
Commanders
overlooked that.
You could throw the Commanders in there if they didn't happen upon Jaden Daniels. If you take last year out, the Commanders are up there too. Because look what they did this year.
Yeah, they were
like,
they were good a long time ago, though.
Yeah, they were a good franchise, but like in our lifetime, they've been
been terrible. They had Sean Taylor. That was kind of cool. My favorite player ever.
Yeah, and look what happened to him. I'm not going to say it was a Commander's fault. But, if he got drafted by the fucking Bears, it wouldn't have happened. All right. Come to Chicago. Washington D.C. is a crazy place, bro.
You know how that happened, by the way? Quick story time. He got injured, was supposed to be on the road, and he wasn't. He was at home. He also happened to get had his gun rights taken from him. He had some sort of gun-related issue. Nothing major, but had his gun taken away. So he had a fucking what the hell is that called? Like you slash through the woods with. A
machete.
A machete, yeah. A machete. And he had it in his bedroom. His like lawn caretaker robbed him because he thought he was on the road, like away from the team. And imagine an angry Sean Taylor coming at you in the middle of the night with a machete. He got shot and the fucking guy shot him in the leg, ran away, and Sean Taylor bled out because he had an artery. That's how he died.
Oh, God.
Pretty
missed
nuts.
out, as a fantasy community and football fans. And hey, for all accounts, he was a great dude. Like, just that sucks. Was he 24 years old?
He was young. He was probably like 26 or something like that. He was my favorite player ever.
Yeah, what a fucking
still have his Miami jersey.
He was like a hard-hitting version of Ed Reed. You know what I mean? Which is like saying a lot because Ed Reed is my favorite safety ever. But like he would lay the lumber, man.
He'd kill.
Big dude.
Yep. Absolute beast.
Max says the situation's a mess. Talking about Jacksonville's wide receiver room. I would go maybe Washington, but Myers maybe the alpha this week. The problem is Jacoby Myers is not an alpha receiver. So like they could put him in that role, but certain guys are just, you miscast a guy. It doesn't always work out well. Like he might get the routes, the big boy routes, but like how has that worked out for Brian Thomas this year? He's getting the alpha treatment and all around.
You're not playing with Aaron Rodgers here. You got to remember that. So,
Blake with a good call here. Brissett has the lowest interception percentage in NFL history, 1.3%. Rodgers is at 1.4%. You know who's actually going to probably eclipse that here soon?
Hell of a stat.
Caleb Williams, baby. He don't throw picks. He don't.
Except for the week I said he wasn't going to throw a pick, and he threw one, but that was in bad weather.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Brissett is the thing about Brissett is usually he's really, really careful with the ball. Obviously, that stat shows that. But he's gunslinging it this year. This year, he says fuck it because I don't think he thought he was going to even play again after that debacle in New England. How bad it was he was bad and the team was bad. It was like he's just done, like whatever. He'll be a backup and maybe play a game or two. He's getting a chance to get maybe a contract as like a stopgap quarterback.
He was the leader of the backup quarterback commercials. Like he was the first guy on
one.
Those.
Yeah. How old is he?
Let's look.
I'm gonna see how old he is. He's not that old, dude. He's 32. So
see, that's it.
Here's the thing, man. Geno Smith. This is the
31.
same thing as Geno Smith, right? Like essentially, Geno Smith was the same age when he got the job there in Seattle. So like we all thought that was crazy. But Geno Smith did have 2 awesome years. Like he had a year, 32 touchdowns, 11 picks. That's pretty good. So like, would it surprise you if Brissett was a starter? DK and Cooper Kupp, or not Cooper Kupp. It was DK and Lockett the first year.
He had Cooper Kupp, did he not?
No, because Cooper Kupp's there now.
Okay.
But he was, dude, he was fine. And like, obviously got a pretty big contract from those years. So I think Brissett has a chance to maybe be a starter somewhere, maybe even in Arizona next year. Cause I don't think Kyler's ever coming back there. They got to figure out something to do with Kyler. What a mess, man. What a mess.
He sucks.
Yeah. And I also, if you forget, they drafted Josh Rosen the year before, like 9th overall. And then they just give up on Josh Rosen right away. And they're just giving Kyler all this time. And he's just done. It is meat sweats in the house. What's going on, bro?
Oh my Lord.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
can hear you.
All right.
Can
you hear us?
Greasy.
Yeah, I'm just on the laptop now because I probably was on another random day where my mic decides this. Oops, Ray, get Raid. I don't know.
You look good. What did you prepare? You got some meat tonight? What do you got?
Do you even have to ask?
You got tacos?
Tacos again?
Yeah.
Dude, we said yesterday. He said he had 20 tacos this week already, and he is having Let me see those. Ray!
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, burrito, taco.
face doing the salsa, dude.
It's funny that you did that because I was literally going
episode.
I
went to just get that clip for the show, and I went to the scene where he essentially Cartman jerks off Ben Affleck, like gets him head, well, J-Lo gives him head, but it's
Jennifer Lopez.
Is Jennifer Lopez?
It's so good. Tacos and burritos, man. There's a mashup on YouTube. Check it out. That they just played the song to one of J-Lo's performances and tried to like match the mouth, like the way she's singing. And like it's fucking great, dude. Like she was so pissed, but I think it's pretty funny, dude. Guess what?
Was
you can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? She should be. But
if you haven't seen any of,
I don't know. Lord loved her South Park appearance, so
fucking Lord, yeah.
Shout out sports memes, dude. Because like he does a great job. Like it looks like South Park and sort of sounds like South Park, but it isn't South Park. But it is, and it's so fucking good, dude. Plus, that's not why it's good. Like the content on it is so great. The animation just makes it that much better.
I think this is my favorite one.
I'm okay. Some problems can't be solved with modern science. That's why I built the Guardian cap. Fully concussion proof. You can bounce your head off pretty much anything with this bad boy. Works every time.
Needs a patent on that.
Sports memes channel, gentlemen. Check it out on YouTube. All the freshest shit daily for y'all. Check that out. Really, really easy to find. Sports memes channel on YouTube. Tua needs 3 of those fucking things. Although, hey, he hasn't had a concussion this year. Maybe not in the last 2 years, right? He's been living pretty clean on those.
He hasn't gone.
It was last year, wasn't it?
I guess it's just a tradition that happens every year. All right, gentlemen. Kyron or Woody Marks full PPR? We're going Kyron, right? Kyron over Woody Marks in full PPR.
Yes.
Cute.
Considering I was thinking about mentioning Kyron for Hendy. Yeah, you're definitely doing that over Woody.
Kyron's a touchdown guy. You got to start him.
Yes, he is. Gadsden or Theo Johnson?
I'm going Gadsden just because the quarterback change for Theo.
I'm going Theo because there's no receivers there, and he's going to be chucking the ball around the yard, man. Like, and I don't know, Gadsden, he's fine, he's good, he's healthy apparently. He had an injury scare last week, but I'm going Theo. Give me Jameis Winston's number 2 target because they're going to throw the ball a lot. I don't know how effective it'll be, but I'd have to look up 8 targets.
I'd have to deep dive that one to see what Jameis does to like tight ends because I'm not sure.
Remember Cameron Brate?
I do remember Cameron Brate. He had a couple good years.
And then he faded into oblivion, right? We got Spitzer in here saying that people want basketball. Spitzer, I want to do basketball too, but I'm literally live 22 hours a week talking football, so I can't add more time. My wife will divorce me. She will.
What do you want for basketball? Be more specific.
Just basketball content.
Rob, real quick, read Jason's comment. He put it at 10:59.
Get Raid?
Oh man, he basically says Big Ray just ordered a 12-pack of soft
ordered a 12-pack of soft taco pack from Taco Bell. Taco Smell gonna have the meat sweats for sure tonight, brother. Jason was at a wedding tonight. He looked super fly. He went to a wedding in literally jeans and cowboy attire. It's pretty awesome. Dressed down, but looked better than everyone at the party. Everyone at the wedding.
Jason, don't you worry with all the liquor and beer.
Texas or what?
Taco smell, your greasy farts will unload.
You tell him, Ray.
I think he might have picked someone up too. We'll see. Maybe he's in bed with a lady right now. James says struggling to find upgrades in my squad. How much would you give up for A-Chain, Burrow, Danny Dimes? This is his team: Burrow and Danny Dimes, CD, Adams, Smitty, Sutton, Wandale. His RBs are Jacobs, Chase Brown, Corum. You're not going to be able to get A-Chain. You can't even buy A-Chain right now. His stock is too fucking high. It's too high. What is he, the 4th running back right now in fantasy?
He's running back 3, right?
Your running backs are fine, though. Jacobs and Chase Brown should be good. I mean, barring injury, of course, but
I'm trying to think who you would want to trade on this team. If you could trade
Chase Brown and Devontae Adams, maybe if the guy really needs a receiver. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah. I think regardless of who you trade for, I think the guys I would trade right now is Devontae Adams. His stock is so high. I feel like he can't keep this up, right? He can't. Yeah, he's so hot right now. He
now.
can't keep this up. There's no way.
I don't know. I think he can.
Raid. He's gonna have 18 touchdowns this year then, and maybe he will. But I'm not gonna project that. I think
Stafford.
they're gonna go back to run the ball.
Stafford is good.
I know.
He's not just a shithole quarterback. So I think he's gonna score some tutties.
Well, think about this though. The last 2 years, all the Rams did in the red zone, in particular on the goal line, was run the ball like 4 straight times. This year, they're doing the opposite. They're throwing the ball only on. That's going to even out. If not this year, next year. I think it'll even out this year because Sean McVay's smart. He knows the book's out on them right now, and that's why they're getting all these awesome free layup targets from Devontae Adams. Now everyone's playing for that. Guess what? Give the ball to Kyron Williams. You saw it a couple weeks ago. He had 2 touchdowns.
I think you're somewhat right there, but when you have Puka on the other side, like, who are you going to double team? Puka or Adams? One of them's going to score. Like, I know Puka's not a big red zone guy, but you give him single coverage, he will be.
Oh shit! I forgot. Ray, Matt made a T-shirt, a Meat Sweats T-shirt design for the channel, and I got to send it to you. It's pretty great.
Hell yeah,
pretty great.
Mike, do you by chance have the Book of the Bobbers shirt still?
Fuck. I don't know if I do.
I was telling Rob in the chat about that yesterday.
I'll have to check. That'll be on my parents' house.
I think I do as well. It's just like it's deep somewhere buried, but it'll be worth finding.
Great shirt.
UPS, what could Jobs do for you?
Rewarded for holding Harvey. We'll see. Sean Payton's silly. Does he give Jaleel McLaughlin maybe 40% of the snaps? I don't know, but at least you're going to get.
No way. I think you're going to be rewarded.
I think
Rob
so. I'm just saying we don't know
that because he picked up Jaleel McLaughlin before I could pick him up in our league because I
picked him up everywhere.
Harvey. Yeah,
and I'm telling you, Jaleel McLaughlin's terrible. He's terrible.
I like Sarah McLaughlin better.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yes!
Except
Herbert,
for the dog.
Nix, or Darnold. This is Herbert, right?
Herbert,
yeah,
Nix,
it's Herbert.
Darnold.
This week, yeah,
it's Herbert.
I would normally go Darnold, but
who does Darnold? The Darnold plays the Rams.
They're playing the Rams.
Yeah, I'll go Herbert there.
Matt, that'd probably be in February. MLB Best Ball is live. I don't play it, but it seems fun. It's hard with imagine drafting pitchers in Major League Best Ball, like any fantasy league, like where you can't like change your lineup. Pitchers just don't ever pitch more than like 100 innings. So
yeah.
Should I trade Adams for an RB after Dobbins is going to the IR? Yeah, you can definitely do that, and you can get a king's ransom, baby. You can get a king's ransom.
Adams is
you could get Derrick Henry.
Right now. Maybe.
Derrick Henry, baby. I think you can get more than that, but like Derrick Henry at the bare minimum. Derrick Henry, and if it's a half PPR, I like that much more. Full PPR, I don't think that's a fair trade for you.
I got to ask this question earlier. What do you think about this? T. Higgins for Derrick Henry.
Oh, I want Derrick Henry all fucking day. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Even in full PPR, I want that. Home Depot, what can Yobs do for you? Ray, you like the Home Depot, right?
As my 3-year-old daughter calls it, the orange store, Home Depot.
Shit, but I told my wife I wouldn't drink tonight. Besides, I got a big day tomorrow.
It's a big day. I'm doing what?
Well, actually, pretty nice little Saturday. We're gonna go to Home Depot. Yeah, buy some wallpaper, maybe get some flooring, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
I think you guys have to try
enough time.
You Frank the Tank.
Shout out, Ivy, by the way. Uncle Ray, love you.
We got Unique in here. What's going on, Unique? Sup, boys? Tez Johnson or Michael Wilson because Harrison Jr. is out full PPR. I'm going Michael Wilson. I know Tez Johnson's super sexy pick. I just love Michael Wilson.
So Rob,
you've always loved Michael Wilson, Rob.
I still love him.
Yeah, I know.
All of a sudden, thrown to the side.
I don't know. It's the same thing as my Parker Washington call. 2 weeks ago, I called Parker Washington. I picked him up everywhere. He's killed 2 weeks in a row.
I'm going Tez.
I'm starting Tez. I know. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I go Tez though.
It's tough. I just had a fucking feeling, and Brissett's playing so well, bro. So well.
Yeah, he is.
Full PPR. Start Theo or Pitts at tight end. I'm going Theo over Pitts.
Theo. Fuck Pitts.
He also
I trust James Winston have a better fantasy week than Penix. So
Theo's got more upside. Pitts might get you 8 points.
But Mike,
should he
quarterback Winston, baby?
Should he start both Seahawks running backs or flex one of the tight ends in PPR?
Ooh,
that's tough.
I would say
we're going Kenneth Walker. Yeah, it kind of hedges your bet there. I would say this: if you're a favorite, start both running backs. If you're an underdog, you can't start both running backs. It's going to limit your upside.
Which running back are you starting first? It would be
Kenneth Walker.
Oh, Kenneth Walker, because he's just so good.
Get ready.
Say, what would Elton John say about it? That's what I was going to say. Damn it.
Dolphins or Vikings defense? Give me the Dolphins defense against that shit Commander squad. Stafford versus Seattle.
That would scare me. But
Stafford versus Seattle or Flacco at Pittsburgh.
You have to start Stafford right now. He's on a historic fucking run. Like, you can't not start him. I think Stafford's worst game this year is like 18 points, something like that. Whereas like he's had 3 in a row of like 35, 36, 37. Like, you have to start Stafford.
100%. You agree with
I
that?
love that name, though. Jelly of the month.
All right, we're gonna get into this. All your questions. Keep on pumping them in. I'm gonna put my bets up here in a second. Also, shout out to the beer fundraiser. I can't even talk. I've already been drinking. Pro Fan fundraiser, beer chug. Every 5 super chats, any color, is a beer chug. Every $20 super chat is a beer chug. Anyone that signs up for the Patreon during the show gets a beer chug from us. Mikey might get involved in this too. We will see. Shout out to the Patreon members here. We got a new addition there. It is Charles. That is Max Destruction. He's a professional fanatic. Appreciate you, bro. Too many names to list off now, but you guys are all helping me keep the lights on here 7 nights a week. If you want to check that out, go to the website, professionalfanatics.com, or link in the description for the Patreon. A lot of good perks. You want to come on the show as a guest. You want to play fantasy leagues with us. You want merchandise. You want my access to my bets. We're getting into my bets here in a second. We are crushing, gentlemen. I want to get these guys' takes on them. We have 6 plays this week. I'm going to show this picture of Helen Hunt real quick for no reason.
Oh, Ray's very
favorite Helen Hunt
twist up.
Favorite Helen Hunt movie is.
Here we go, gentlemen. Let's see what you guys think about these. Might have to zoom in a little bit for you guys to stream. So 6 plays, and also the ladder plays means you just sprinkle all their yards all the way up. My favorite bet real quick in the bottom. Look at this. Sam Darnold, 15+ rushing yards is 8-1 odds, dude. Unreal. His line's at 3.5. I don't know why they put the 15+ as an option. 8-1. Anyways, obviously the record speaks for itself. 49-26, coming off in a 7-2 week last week. We went 2-0 Thursday Night Football. Thank you, Justin Fields. We are 6-1 on Justin Fields rushing prop bets this year. The lines are just too low. But here we go. Well, let me know what's your favorites. So we got 6 of these, Mikey. So you guys both give me your 2 favorite and your 2 least favorite. Matt Stafford one's interesting because he's been so hot, but 269 yards against that Seahawks defense is really high. Derrick Henry, this line's up to 73.5, 74 yards. I bet these on Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, it's why you got to get in the Patreon, get in the Discord, get into the private chat. You get all these bets as I make them and get these odds as I place them. So Henry's low. I know the last time he placed against Cleveland, it was really bad, 23 yards.
My least favorite is probably Xavier Worthy, just because he's not 100% healthy, even though they say he is. But he just hasn't done much this year, so I don't know.
I would concur with Darnell Mooney on that one, unfortunately. Just like
Mooney too, those 2.
Yeah, but the rest of them don't
such a
seem
low
so bad.
number, bro. Like,
but what has Mooney done? Like nothing.
Not much. I'll tell you this much right now. Darnell Mooney is at 36.5 receiving yards. That thing is shot up. 27 is just crazy low. He's still playing 90% of the snaps. That's why I placed the bet. Like, and they're at home, so I feel like Penix is better at home. And you're gonna have J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn is gonna be not shadowing, but guarding Drake London.
Yeah. I mean, none of these are bad bets. If you're asking me my least favorite, it's the 2 receivers, Worthy and Mooney. But I mean, they don't have to do much to hit those. So
favorite and the Worthy thing, I guess, is because he hasn't been healthy, but they're coming off the bye. That kind of a little feather in my cap there. What about your 2 favorite?
Worthy also runs the ball, so it's like he's weird with just receiving. If it was overall yards, I'd hit that.
The total yards was 50, and I was just like 50 just seems too. I was at 12 yards for 12 yards rushing thing is just too much.
Yeah.
Now he could have a 60-yard rushing touchdown. My least favorite is Matt Stafford. That's my one I'm on the fence on. I don't ever bet unders, but
he's just on such a historic heater, and he has all the weapons. Everyone's healthy. Like I don't know. I can't bet against him right now on this streak until he shows me that you can't. But one of these weeks he's not going to hit it, so you never know.
Well, he's been really living on touchdowns because remember the Jaguars game with 5 touchdowns? He had like 190 yards passing. Like that's he's 20 touchdowns and 0 picks his last like 6
That's
games.
also against a shit team though that he buried pretty early. So it's like you don't need to throw the ball. I think this is going to be more of a battle. So I think they're going to need to throw the ball a little bit more in this game.
What do you guys think about Henry and Jefferson? That's like the preceded assets right now that I feel like are both due to just boom. Henry's matchup's rough.
Yeah, but they're getting healthy. They're on the right track. I like Henry, man. I think Henry could kick some ass this week, and he's probably feeling it from last time. What did you say? He had 30 yards rushing?
23, dude.
Yeah. Henry doesn't go back to back like that. Did Lamar play that game?
Yes, he did. They won.
He did?
That was a game Grant Delpit called him out and said he's easy to tackle. I would say this. Let me ask you guys this. Screw the rushing yards. What would you estimate, like not what the Vegas line should be? How many carries do you think Derrick Henry gets this game? They're 8-point favorites at Cleveland. Well, how many carries would you say he gets, Derrick Henry?
I would hope he gets at least 25.
That's what I would say. That's a lot of fucking carries, bro. Like why the only way they lose this game is if you let Myles Garrett take over the game, right? And like Lamar is known to fumble. And Lamar's still a little nicked up. So just like, how about you give the ball to Derrick Henry 28 times and like you don't lose this game? Because Dylan Gabriel, just a reminder, everyone, Dylan Gabriel is still playing quarterback on that team. He is fucking awful. He sucks. He's the
How
worst.
do these people have jobs letting Dylan Gabriel play? I mean, there must be something with Shedeur where the NFL do not let him play.
I like Stefanski. I think he's a good coach. But like, what is it coming from the GM or the owner?
You gonna ask anything about me about any of those bets? How awful or good they are, or what?
We did.
What did you think? Sorry, you guys can both talk. I thought you were eating. I figured you were eating tacos.
Just a reminder that you
just letting Mike talk.
Oh my God, I mean, Mike doesn't come on every day. God damn you! What do you got, Ray?
No, I'm raying you. No, I was gonna say Justin Jefferson. I feel like pretty much might as well be a lock because Bears secondary is not up to speed for health wise, and we saw what happened the last month basically. Plus, as me and Rob talked about yesterday, Justin Jefferson is an all-time receiver already. So if you can get him at 67.5 receiving yards, I would just run to the fucking hills for that one. And even Derrick Henry here, but like I wouldn't. I mean, Mike, like you said, like ideally 25 carries, of course, but more realistic. I think it'll be around 18 to like 23, 22. Pretty much like right. I'm thinking like 20 because
they said they wanted to get Mitchell involved, right, Ray? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, but
But the nice thing is Justice Hill has been ruled out. So like you have no Justice Hill there. So essentially Keaton's going to be playing that Justice Hill role.
Maybe that's why they said that.
I don't mind the Keaton Mitchell deep league start. I'm starting him in a league just because, I just think this game can get out of hand. I just really do. I think the Ravens have their mojo back, and they haven't played their best game yet since Lamar came back. And Dylan Gabriel is just so bad. That's just that's the crux of all these bets. I'm talking about the quarterback on the other side. I'm talking about the offense on the Ravens. Like he is so bad. They're not going to be able to possess the ball. You're going to have short fields. They're going to have positive game script. Watch the Browns come out and win this game. Make me seem like a clown.
Have you guys heard about the Myles Garrett 5-sack thing? Or did you talk about that recently or anything like that?
No, when he had the 5 sacks and they lost?
The only player in NFL history to have 5 sacks and I think lose by more than 7 or 10, something like that. There's been quite a few 5-sack games actually, more than I thought, and all of them were wins. And this is the only one that's been in a loss with and then it's at least 7 to 10 points. It's like something astronomically bad. It's
such a shame because you know what this is? This is Mike Trout in LA. This is what this is.
It is.
An all-time player, just and no one's watching them, right? And not many people watching baseball in general, but no one's watching Mike Trout. We missed his career. We didn't because we like baseball and we know Mike Trout's a GOAT. But that 8-year stretch he had, and Myles Garrett is you get TJ Watt and some of the other guys getting attention, right? Like Micah Parsons. Myles Garrett's the best defensive player in the NFL. He at least the best pass rusher. There's not even a debate.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, imagine him on an actual good team. Imagine him on the Rams right now. Like,
Mike Trout has Mickey numbers, and people don't even talk about him. It's crazy.
Nope. People don't even know what he looks like. You know what I mean? You can't miss Myles Garrett
white
walking down the
dude
street
from
though, because
Pittsburgh.
that dude. Remember his college, his workout, his combine shit, he did shirtless. Just like that was like the same as me watching Predator. Like, I just want to see all this greased up muscle dudes. Like, I just see Myles Garrett, and I'm pointing to the ceiling, baby, and I'm straight. But like, I can appreciate a specimen of a man. He should have a statue, like a sculpted of him outside of the stadium. You know how they do this. Usually they're terrible looking like statues outside of stadiums.
Allen Iverson.
They just need to have one of they need to have one of Myles Garrett naked outside of Cleveland, just naked with just a giant hog. Let's move on. Jelly of the month. Tough one. Half PPR. Flex Parker Washington, Dalton Schultz, Charbonnet, or Chris Rodriguez. What was the chat? Oh, that was Bob's. I left it up there for long enough.
Said that you're gay. You didn't read it out. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I just said it. You heard what I said about Myles Garrett and getting turned up on him. I just literally reaffirmed what he said, and I didn't even mean to do it, but like that just comes to my head. Jelly of the month.
You're gay. And you didn't
Every time we talk about him, you're gonna have to play a Bloodhound game. Getting horny now. Clip.
Horny now.
All right, Ray. Parker Washington, Dalton Schultz, Charbonnet, or Chris Rodriguez. Not sure if JCM is playing. Half PPR.
I would say half PPR. I would probably go Sharps right now, but it's hard because they're playing against the Rams, so it's gonna be a tough matchup. Parker Washington. Do we know, is Brian Thomas Jr. playing?
I don't think so, but they haven't really put it out yet.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like all these guys are like roughly in the same like range. But if it's a half PPR, okay, let's assume Bill's not playing. Chris Rodriguez is probably the answer. I mean, just because at that point, I'm thinking he's the running back one, right?
Yeah, he's a starting running back, but they also use McNichols a lot.
Correct. That's
Committee.
the point. I'd probably go.
What about Dalton Schultz? Like, he's been killing it. He's killing it. I know it sucks starting a tight end in the flex, but he's been killing it.
Backup quarterback's best friend is a tight end.
Right, and that's a very good point. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't really have a good answer. Like, I feel like they're all just so in the same like area. Like, I'd probably go the receivers. Like, so that would be Parker Washington or Dalton Schultz. I'd go one of those guys just because it's PPR.
Yeah, let's say if Brian Thomas doesn't play Parker Washington, if Brian Thomas plays, we'll just go Dalton Schultz.
Sure.
You on board with that, Mikey?
Yeah. Who do you guys like? Sidebar. Who do you guys like better, Chris Rodriguez or Amari DeMarcado?
DeMarcado.
Yeah, DeMarcado.
Bam Knight might not play either, so that's just. I don't. The thing is that'll be a Michael Carter game. Like, it's the fucking Cardinals, dude.
Probably.
They're a mess. Jason, Elton John would want the guy with the bigger hog. We all know that. Well, yeah,
that's fine.
Oh, Elton John just loves that shit. From Blake here. Shout out Blake, media manager on the channel. He's a shit. Thank you again, bro. Washington, Wilson, or DJ Moore versus Vikings. I know my answer. What do you guys got?
Washington.
I'll go DJ Moore.
Yeah,
didn't he just put up a 0?
Player. Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
So Roma Dunes they did the week before, but
I don't trust Bears receivers right now.
I just fully expect the Vikings. I think the Vikings are beating us. I think they're putting up a lot of points. I know JJ McCarthy sucks. I think this is the week that you see Kevin O'Connell actually coach his best game and JJ McCarthy play his best game. So give me DJ Moore the best player. I'm tempted to say Wilson, but I'm gonna go
the
DJ
Bears revenge game, baby.
Some ballsy shit to say there, my friend. The Bears barely lost that game from bullshit. Now the Bears, okay.
Well, the Bears defense has just beat the shit.
Side bet? Side bet?
No, I don't bet lines.
No, beers. Beers only.
No,
beer
Ray, you don't bet either. Don't tell you don't bet either. Worm.
I'll bet with you for beers, especially.
I prefer Cree Dog's comment of just a reminder that you're gay.
Helen Hunt.
Favorite Twister movie. Riz Twister.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
It's gross. Rank for this week, full PPR. Genty, Henry, Judkins, Harvey. Full PPR.
probably say full PPR. Harvey
Dent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd say Harvey, Genty, Henry, Judkins, or you could switch Judkins or Henry, but full PPR. Half PPR, I'm probably switching those guys around.
Give me Genty.
What do you got,
this week,
Mikey?
baby.
Genty has a Cowboys. That's nice.
Genty, Henry, Harvey, Judkins. I
want to go Henry 1. I want to go Henry 1 just because I think Henry could score 3 touchdowns this game.
He could.
But I'm going to go Genty because it's PPR. And I'm going to go Genty, Henry, Harvey, Judkins. I got to see it from Harvey first. Same. I got to see it. I got to see if they're going to play. Are they going to play 3 backs? Are they going to have McLaughlin getting 30% and then still play Tyler
Rob,
Day?
By the way, you corrected me the other day about him. He was a second-round pick. So
Harvey?
Yeah.
Was he really?
What I read it today. Unless what the fuck I read. I mean, that doesn't. I mean, again, that could have been some dumbass syndicate that doesn't know their shit. Who will find it first? Everybody.
No, you're right. 60th overall. So yeah, very end of the second round. Wow, I thought it was early third. Good call. Good call. JJ McCarthy or Flacco this week.
That's why I'm going Harvey though, because they already showed they like to give him the plays when J.K. Dobbins was healthy, and now he was a second round pick. I mean, I don't know. Hey, the only thing I will say though, if you got to back your point up, Rob, Sean Payton is a stubborn ass, so that might be a point to think about.
I'm with you. I think you gotta wait and see, but I think Harvey's gonna explode this week. I really do.
I mean, he's already done well with limited opportunities. It's just that now
he's explosive, man.
He's just don't see a world where the Chiefs come out and just beat the shit out of the Broncos.
They could.
Like 30 to 14. Now, PPR, you could get 6 catches from RJ Harvey. That's the upside of RJ Harvey, right? Is he can get touchdowns. He's good. It appears he'll be good in a positive game script, neutral, or negative game script. That's the upside.
It's still a wait and see for me. He's still 3 on my list.
I mean, the thing is like the rest of the guys we're talking about are, Ashton Genty, first, top 8 pick in the NFL draft, and awesome matchup. Derrick Henry is one of the greatest running backs of all time. And I think we all agree Judkins is last in that list. That could come back to bite us, but I think the Ravens are just going to put a stomping on them. Jason, Taco Bell meat in the building. Man of my word, Ray. He's eating Taco Bell? Is that what he's saying?
Not at home, baby. Taco Ray.
He's sticking with the Joker theme. He's a man of his word.
Or is he calling the girl he brought back from the wedding Taco Bell meat? Because that's not good.
Yeah, Mike, you missed that yesterday.
I mean?
Jason never did I ever. Without doing never did I.
Yeah, I did. Sven, JJ McCarthy or Flacco this week, 6 points per passing TD. This is Flacco. It has to be Flacco.
I
mean,
Max,
it's not a bad
my name is
Chaz. We know how bad the Bears D is, so I get the question.
But McCarthy's just been bad. Joe Flacco's just on a heater, bro.
Correct.
See, would you guys sit Judkins for Gatson or Tet full PPR? No, I'm still playing. I'm playing Judkins over both those guys. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't get cute.
Who would you rather play, Gatson or Tet though?
Tet. Give me Tet.
Tet's the obvious answer for his talent, but
full
Young
PPR.
Is like dumb. I am. That's my only worry about.
Kyron or Derrick Henry, half PPR.
Derrick Henry.
Half PPR, probably Henry, but full PPR, Kyron.
I'm going Henry on both.
Henry's on both.
Atlanta or Green Bay defense this week. Atlanta's got a nice matchup against the Panthers. Green Bay has a better matchup against Jameis Winston. It could go wrong. There's like a 20% chance it goes wrong with Jameis, but there's an 80% chance. It's almost like Sex Panther, like 66% of the time it works every time.
I'm going Green Bay defense.
Better real life defense, better matchup. Jameis is how many picks do you think he's going to throw? I bet it's over. I wonder what his odds are. I bet over, like 1 pick for him is probably like minus 250. So like you got to bet for over 1.5.
I'm just saying though that we've seen
Robinson's going to have 10 receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown though.
We've seen Jameson Williams over the years go in, throw 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 3 picks. So, ipso facto, if that's the case, Green Bay is going to get fucked. And, you know, to be honest, Green Bay hasn't impressed me lately. Being a Bears fan, I'm being a hater a bit, but they really haven't.
Their offense is more the problem, right, than their defense.
I understand
their defense was rough early in the year. It's coming around.
Coming around town?
Harvey Judkins or Marks?
Town.
Full PPR. Harvey Judkins, Marks. You have to sit one.
Sitting Marks.
Same. Although Marks has some nice upside there. I like the matchup. They play Tennessee. DB. Houston plays Tennessee. Lamar and Josh Allen both had worse TD interception ratios and completion percentages than McCarthy in first 4 starts. These dudes need time. Yeah, I get it, but here's the difference: is JJ McCarthy sat out for an entire year, and he has Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson. So, like, I'm not gonna, and also he's like Lamar Jackson was literally a project at a quarterback, and so was Josh Allen. Like, JJ McCarthy does not possess the upside of those two as athletes and quarterbacks. So, like, we're not going to give him the same leash. And I'm not totally panicking. I think I saw some good things from JJ McCarthy last week. I'm not a fan, but it's going to get better for him. We'll see. Unfortunately, this isn't his rookie year. I know it's his first year playing, but he got to sit behind and watch Sam Darnold last year for an entire year. He's been in the building with Kevin O'Connell for almost 2 years now. We expect more, I guess, is the point.
Well, and honestly, we were just talking about with JJ McCarthy with fantasy. Like, we're not talking real life. We're talking I mean, this question is real life, and that's understandable. Like, of course, dude. Like JD, like we talked about this with the Bears. Like, I didn't want the Bears. Yeah, it was like, of course, Bears fans freaked out, with the slow development, which I can understand. But we see all these awesome quarterbacks now in the league who were drafted by other teams and then, went to other teams and now are flourishing. There's like 5 or 6 guys who were first-round picks, first overall picks, within that range that are flourishing other places. And that's the point is that JJ McCarthy could be that type of guy. He's just not a fancy, like, awesome, starter, and especially in a non-2 quarterback league.
The only thing I'll say about that is if you're going to compare Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen to J.J. McCarthy, those two are like athletic freaks. Right. J.J. McCarthy's no slouch. He can run. He's quick, but he's not big and strong like those guys. Yeah, those guys are literally. If you look at their prototypes, body types, they're not the same. But I'm not a J.J. McCarthy hater. I'm just telling you, fantasy-wise, it sucks. I'm not saying he's a shitty quarterback.
That's exactly what I'm saying as well. Yeah.
And what we're forgetting here is that they drafted JJ McCarthy. He was a win now player, right? He was supposed to be a ready for NFL player. Mm-hmm. And Lamar and Josh Allen are both like the definition of projects.
Yes.
That's why Lamar went at the end of the first round. That's why Josh Allen wasn't the number 1 overall pick, because that dude checked every box ever, except for he was erratic and he just needed work on his fundamentals. But like, rookie year Josh Allen, he was literally a runner. Like, he was just a runner with a big arm.
And McCarthy was injured his whole first year. So like, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get his trust back in his own body.
Everybody, I'm just going to say the last thing with McCarthy, what did he do in college? He more often than not turned around and handed it off. I'm just saying his development. I'm not going to say in the long run he's going to be a bad quarterback. I just think his development will be a larger curve overall than most, but he's lucky he has KOC. So if anybody could really rein him in faster, he could be the guy to do that.
Yeah, the worry Sports there is that you have Justin Jefferson and he's not going to get the ball enough. But anyways, go ahead.
Correct. No,
it's going to be fine going forward for Jefferson at least. Don't trust Sutton tomorrow. Think Myers or Higgins would be better options. I guess that's not. That can't be T. Higgins because you would just start him over there. It's got to be Jaden Higgins if he's mentioning like Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
We don't go down those roads in this channel, bro. We start our studs. Sutton's been awful, but Nick's gonna throw the ball. He's gonna have to air the ball out. I think Cortland Sutton's is as good as anyone to catch a touchdown at the wide receiver position. Outside of like Devontae Adams and like those guys. So give me Cortland Sutton. He's still a wide receiver 3.
Give me Sutton.
I thought we were talking T. Higgins. It's J. Higgins 100%. Don't get cute with that. Just say Sutton.
Now we have an actual question here from DB, like an actual really close one here. Sutton or Wandale, and like full PPR, it's Wandale easy as hell for me. But in half PPR, like I said about Sutton touchdown upside, I think I want to go Wandale until I see it from Sutton. Mikey, you love Wandale.
He's my last hope in a team where I had Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill, among other people who died. But yeah, no, I like Wandale. He's fine. He's a good wide receiver 3. I'll say that.
Do you think it's got a better upside with Jameson Winston now?
He's the only target. There's no one else there. There's no Slayton. I mean,
Yeah,
who's he going to throw to?
I'm pissed that Slayton's out, dude. I need him in XFL. Why? I said you with Winston was
He'd
in. I was
be
like,
great
oh,
with
Slayton were
Winston.
bombs, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Throw him
oops.
some bombs.
Not
That's
today.
one of the
Ray.
things. Winston likes to throw it deep. They're deeper, like intermediate deeper, like 15 to 20 yards. And Wandale's not really that. He's more of like a 10-yard guy. So,
Do you think Slayton is worth a hold now? I know he's out. He hasn't been great, but he's looked okay. He is the technically the number one outside receiver there. You guys think he's a hold in New York for fantasy?
depends on what else.
Everybody,
Get
if you couldn't tell, Rob could give a shit what my answer was. He just wanted to answer the question because he knew I had that guy in fantasy that I would answer just to rate me.
No, honestly, he is a hold though, right? Like he has to be.
Yeah.
Nice. Pump faking. He's pump faking me, motherfucker. God, look at this. Start of the year with Jacobs, Pollard, and Pacheco leading my running back room. Now it's Jacobs, Rico, Harvey, Woody, and Benson. Things change. They've been changing. They're changing, baby.
Good word, 50-50. What the fuck, dude?
That's if you have if the trade deadline hasn't happened, make a trade. Get another wide receiver, trade one of those guys. I would trade Woody Marks right now if you could.
Yeah, get rid of Woody.
Dubs or Juwan Jennings in PPR, fellas, because we got Ricky Pearsall back there in San Fran, and you have, I believe, you're going to have Wicks and Matthew Golden playing in Green Bay.
I like
Brock Purdy's back.
I like Jennings. Purdy loves Jennings, so we'll see.
I'm gonna go Jennings as well because exactly that. Like, that's where everybody freaking out about Kittle this, going forward, or at least like lately. That's what I was saying. Purdy's coming back. Purdy loves Jennings, and he definitely loves Kittle. So those two, I think for where they're at right now, they're going to start elevating, for their numbers going forward with Purdy back.
I was gonna say Jennings, and I'm thinking about the question right now and kind of the situation the Packers are in. Now, I did say it's crowded there, but with Tucker Kraft being out, that was pretty much their red zone threat, and it's Dubs and Tucker Kraft. I feel like this could be a beatdown by the Packers. They've had some embarrassing games the last couple of weeks. I can see them throwing in the red zone and kind of get Jordan Love's confidence back. And who's the number one guy in the red zone? It's Romeo Dubs. Remember the 3 touchdown game he had? A bunch of little slants. Either he runs a little slant or fade.
You want some fun facts about how shitty Jordan Love is? You want this? You hear this? You hear this? You hear about this?
What, the line of scrimmage throws?
No, he in his last 20 starts, he has 23 passing touchdowns. And in his past 20 starts, he has 13 games of either 0 or 1 passing touchdowns. So you know what, Green Bay Packers?
They run the ball. They Jacobs you to death.
I don't care. Jordan Love's overrated and he fucking sucks. Get him out of here.
He does have one of the lowest, I think, touchdown interception ratios though in the league. Top 3, I think.
Did you not hear what I just said? Last 20 starts, 23 passing touchdowns. That is awful.
I think he's only thrown like 3 picks though.
Sven, this is another Jordan Love question. Would you play Jordan Love or Baker this week? And apparently there might be some weather there in Buffalo. Is that correct? I'm going to take a little look at this while you guys answer.
Ooh.
If
there's weather, that makes it tougher, but
I'll tell you right
I'm
now.
still going Baker, man. If Baker's playing in the snow, that dude's a gamer. Like he'll run the 100%. Ball. So I still like Baker there. Who does Love play? They play
Baker. Hey, Baker, just so you guys know, Baker is 100% hurt right now. They haven't reported it because it's also Todd Bowles. He won't ever report that. Baker has had like 3 rushing attempts his last 5 games. Like, remember the game? I can't remember what game it was. The comeback against the Falcons, I think it was. Or no, it was against the Texans where he had that game-winning drive where he got hurt and he had played through that knee injury. He's been playing through that, and he didn't have a single rushing attempt the last 2 weeks, I believe. So I think the rushing upside for Baker that we know is always there is just not there right now. And he's gutting it. He's putting his body on the line, but he's just not scrambling right now. So I just want to go Jordan Love because I just think the matchup is just too good against the Giants. Like, I know it sucks if Baker's a stud, but Baker doesn't exactly have his full allotment of weapons right now.
If Baker plays, though, I'm just going to assume that he's 80% healthy, and I'll take a Baker over that right now. He's just that dude has no quit in him.
Wait a minute. Okay. We're talking up in Buffalo. I mean, dude. I'm
39 degrees, chance of snow.
But... I'm with Mike, dude. Baker is a baller. Like, I don't give a shit about that.
I know he's a baller.
I'm just a little
worried about the Bills.
I'm playing him
this game.
The Bills haven't
All right.
destroyed anyone this year, have they?
No, they've been awful. They've been awful.
They've been bad. So
Tampa
doesn't get Tampa when they lose, they don't get killed. Like they're always in the game. I feel like.
Dylan, what's up? Full PPR game-winning decisions. 2 different leagues. 1 flex. Tracy Jr. versus Green Bay. Algier versus Carolina. Worthy versus Denver. And then we have JCM versus Miami. And then 1 flex, Schultz or DeMarcado. So let's do the second one first. Schultz or DeMarcado?
Give me DeMarcado.
If Bam Knight's ruled out, we want to go DeMarcado. If he's in playing, we want to go Schultz. That's pretty fair. Another one.
If Bam Knight's out, it's definitely DeMarcado. It's DeMarcado for sure.
I'm assuming he's out.
So not JCM. We're taking JCM out of this equation. So Tracy, Algier, or Worthy.
I'm gonna bench Worthy, I think. Till he shows.
Well, I'm
me
not
something.
starting Algier over Worthy. No way.
Who do they play? Carolina? I don't know, man.
That's a good matchup, but
it's full PPR.
Touchdowns all the time.
It's full PPR. Plus we know how good the Chiefs are with Andy Reid out of the bye, and I think the Chiefs right now are looking for blood. And on top of that, I really think that Denver's more of a fraud than they act like they are at the moment.
Answer hands out. I would say this.
I think they could win a game or two in the playoffs, but their record is not as good as they.
Xavier Worthy's most receptions this year is 6 in a game. So if you're gonna say
it's been
PPR, he's not been good. So I think
Tracy's a floor play. And I'll say this: if you're an underdog, definitely got to go Worthy. He has the most juice of anyone. I'm going Worthy regardless. Give me a player on the Chiefs in a game, a must-win after a bye. He's due to catch a deep ball. And the thing is, Worthy's the worst deep ball tracker I've ever seen in the history of the NFL. He's probably as bad as Adonai Mitchell at tracking deep balls. It's really rough.
Mitchell is bad.
Well, Mitchell can't catch a screen pass, bro.
He can't catch anything. I can't do anything.
Look at this trade. I just traded Ferguson for Herbert. I have Kittle and Nix, but that's a fucking greatest trade in the world.
Hell yeah. The word Jared.
Yeah, I'll say this. Do you guys know where in half PPR, do you know where
trade.
Ferguson ranks in terms of tight ends for the year?
I think he's probably like half PPR. He's probably like 10, 9, 8, somewhere.
What do you got, Mikey? What's your guess?
Yeah, probably right around that mark.
8 to 12.
Tight end 3. Tight end 3.
PPR?
You believe that? Because his start was so hot. He was so he has like 6 touchdowns, bro. I just looked it up because I traded for him in XFL, and he's number 3.
No wonder you traded Big C for him. You just, it's funny. Big C thinks that he's like, oh, Rob didn't really. He had like, because he said he watched when we talked about it the other day. He's like, oh, Rob had like, he's not so happy about doing it. I'm like, don't let him ray you. He's happy. He's just excellent. I can now try to.
He got the better end of me. He got Vidal. For Ferguson, he beat me. I just needed a tight end.
If he needs to win now, then he did. But Vidal's eventually going to go back to the bench.
Frazier wire for a draft pick. Like my mom.
Miles says, I'm about to chow on some lemon pepper wings, boys. That is right up Ray's alley.
Now,
Ray, is next week? So this was taco week. Clearly, you pounded 25 tacos. And 25 tacos is a lot, Ray, even for anyone, really.
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
Is next week, Ray, going to be a wing week, or what are you going to have next week? So, Italian? Are you going to have like a spaghetti week or something? Pizza?
I told you, dude. There's no. Who knows, man?
Every week you have to have new cuisine, though, that just becomes a running joke in the show, and it'll be awesome. Can't wait.
I guess.
Maybe Chipotle every night, ruin your ass.
I slap some meat together real quick, throw it in a little taco. Put some meat in a taco. It's real easy.
How do you feel about Jameson Williams this week? Now we mentioned the news of Sam Laporta being on IR. It's putting him out to week 15. Jameson Williams been coming on, and so he's a must start, right?
I love Jameson this week.
Yeah. Right now, especially without Laporta, dude, especially because James, like he's he's capable of that more gadgety style like things along with Amon St. Brown. I mean, I know Amon St. Brown's like the main gadget guy receiver wise, but Jameson Williams is athletic enough to do those type of things. So I mean,
Deep threat.
If Winston wins, crab legs all week. Story made the point on the Monday night show. I was saying how I think Jameis Winston would start. There's no way. I was like, there's no way they could start Russ. The fans would literally like have I called it a Rodney King level of riot if they started. I know it's kind of insensitive, but that's really what would happen.
He get his ass kicked on live TV.
And Story said he'll order crab legs and eat them on the show if he starts, and he's starting. Also, shout out Mouse House Downtown Sports, gentlemen. Every Tuesday night on 23 platforms: Stitcher, iCloud, SoundCloud. That is on your podcast app. 23, just not on YouTube. Link in the description. Every Tuesday they have a weekly show, so check it out. Very good. Him and Beast are amazing. It's more NFL driven than fantasy driven. They talk some gambling. So. Check that out if you could. Appreciate it, fellas.
To Jimmy Hart, Mouth the South.
What's that called? Mouth South, yeah.
More wrestling.
Cloudy, chance of rain or snow in Buffalo. Could be a Josh Allen on the ground game. Ferguson, Worthy, or Tracy and Flex. That's the one we already. Oh, we didn't answer that one.
No, we didn't.
Are you going Ferguson against this fucking terrible Raiders team?
That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough because he hasn't really done much lately. But
the Raiders are just so bad anyone could score against them, so you never know.
Yeah, and half PPR is definitely Ferguson. Definitely Ferguson.
Well, I was say too. Plus,
actually,
on top of it,
what am I talking about? He also catches passes.
Dak loves him in the red zone this year so far. I know, like in the last couple of weeks, not so much, but he's always been a target in the red zone. So.
But for me, it's between Ferguson and Worthy just for the upside.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think if the scoring affects it because Ferguson has a 12-catch game this year. So I mean, he has more catches than Worthy.
100%.
Worthy has the upside. I feel like Worthy has the upside shot of catching a 60-yard bomb, where Ferguson's going to have more of like 6 for 50, 5 for 60 with a touchdown possibly. Like Worthy could have an end-around touchdown. Yeah, here we go. We got our you ready to chug, Ray? We got J-Bob in the house, and Mike knows Jalen Hurts is a top 3 quarterback. Mike is not a Jalen Hurts
Welcome,
guy.
Mike. Welcome to J-Bob's trap. Every person
he's heard it before.
He just wants
go Birds, though. Oh, go Birds. All right, go Birds. Right? Go Birds. Get your hand off my knee.
Go Birds.
Love you, J-Bob. It's just
while we chug, give me your Jalen Hurts take, Mikey, and be nice to J-Bob. We love him around here.
Jalen Hurts in fantasy football? Is that what we're talking about? Fantasy?
No, top 3 in real life.
In real life? Oh.
He's a Birds fan if you can't tell. So,
I mean,
no, he is the Birds fan. He is the Birds fan.
He is the Birds fan. Yeah.
I think that Jalen Hurts is probably the best game manager of all time. I think he's the best one I've ever seen. Jalen Hurts is weird because I'll say that and then he'll come out and throw for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's just tough to say when you're on such a solid team, right? You're masked by everything. He doesn't make mistakes. I'll agree with you there. He rarely makes mistakes. He has a foolproof NFL approved play just for him. That all right, let's go ahead. Get it, boys. But yeah, Jalen Hurts, he's not, I wouldn't say he's top 3 for me, but he's not. He's in that top 7.
Okay,
he's earned that.
J-Bob wants to. He'll bait all of us in this conversation. He'll die on that hill, and I love it.
He's not top 3, but he's top 7.
No, I love it because right now we all know if Caleb continues on the trajectory right at the moment. I'm saying right now in this bubble, I will be doing the same thing a year or 2 from now, even if they don't win a Super Bowl.
Mikey, let me ask you this. Obviously, we have Lamar over him, but Lamar hasn't won a Super Bowl. If Jalen Hurts wins a Super Bowl this year, that would be 2 Super Bowls and a Super Bowl loss. You'd put him over ahead of Lamar, right?
No.
Even if he wins this year, I won't ever put him over Josh Allen just because Josh Allen is indestructible and all the things. Like I think Josh Allen's ahead of Lamar. Would you agree with that?
Not says the NFL. What's the MVP count?
Fuck the MVP voting. That's just fucking stupid. Let's move on. DeMarcado or Algier?
DeMarcado.
What if Bam Knight plays?
Jalen Hurts, Lamar. I love it. I'm still going DeMarcado.
Ray, you agree?
I'm reluctant to say yes, just because my Bijan's got completely butt raped by Algier last week because for whatever reason Atlanta's coaching staff again, doesn't matter who's in charge, they just don't want to give Bijan his 30 carries a week and let him just eat.
Bijan will never get it.
They don't want to give him 16 carries a game, dude.
I know, dude.
He'll never get it.
But he's never missed a game. Just feed him.
I will say though, Algier is great for a Thunder and Lightning switch up.
No, 100%. No,
we need to make a rule for Raheem Morris. Here's the rule. I'm fine with him not giving him 20 carries some week, but he either needs 20 carries or he needs 8 targets. Like one of the two has to be hit. He needs 25 targets and carries combined, and there's some weeks where they're giving him 4 targets and 12 carries. Like what? 16 touches for a guy that's like really, really like non-injury prone. He's durable. He's your best player. Like I love Drake London. Drake London's a top 5 receiver. He's the best player on that team.
Could you imagine if he was on fucking San Francisco? He'd have like 12 receptions a game.
Or even
he would probably get 35 touches a game.
Did you even Sean McVay? Like Sean McVay, like Kyrie Williams is good. He ain't Bijan good.
No, and he gets 25 touches a game.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. Cry Dog. Shout out Cry Dog, one of my boys. Baker and Trevor. Here's a bet he has. Baker and Trevor Lawrence, 15 rushing yards each, 15 or more. Herbert, Mahomes, Caleb, and McCarthy, 25 rushing yards each. $10 pays $5.23. That's just a lot of players. I guess is my first inkling.
As we all know, it's all about that. It's a parlay, but like those aren't unrealistic numbers. It just takes one of them to not do it.
You just said right?
The Baker thing. He hasn't ran.
Just said Baker, yeah.
He hasn't ran in 2 weeks. Like hasn't even had a rushing attempt. I'll put up a parlay here that I think is kind of similar. I'm not a touchdown parlay guy. I don't do it at all unless I get a boost. This is a banger. This is 2 touchdowns each, so it's just kind of crazy. But I think they're all really feasible. Derrick Henry, Bijan, and Jalen Hurts for 2 touchdowns each. $10 pays $2,300.
Ooh, I like
banger,
that.
But I'm just like, dude, I think Derrick Henry gets it.
I think I'm going to tail that.
I think like Bijan, me and Ray talked about it last night because of what happened with Algier the last couple of weeks. I think they're going to give Bijan at least like one guarantee. If they beat their ass, they're going to give him one carry from the one where it might usually be Algier. And then he's going to bust off a 50-yarder. It could be reception. Then Jalen Hurts has not had a rushing touchdown, I think, in 3 weeks. And he just needs one tush push, and then he could run it from 7 yards. So I don't know. That's just really good odds, bro. Like, 2 touchdowns are tough, but
J-Bob, what do you got? Were you crushing the Jalen Hurts 2 touchdowns or what?
No, J-Bob went off in the fucking chat in a good way. He just said Jalen Hurts over Lamar, Jalen Hurts over Allen, Jalen Hurts over your favorite quarterback.
Over Josh Allen just is not. I can't. I watch football. Josh Allen makes some plays that no one can make.
Real quick, I'm watching. So UFC 322, whatever the hell it is. That fucking guy that looks like Khabib, but it's not Khabib, who was a champion. He's going for the 2 belt. He's absolutely just killing the guy who's champion right now.
He's destroying it.
That guy,
Magdalov or whatever.
Yeah, he's taking
that other guy's Ray. That other guy is just a little bitch.
Well, you can camp out here for a while.
Well, this is pretty sweet. Is this couch fold out to a bed?
Yeah, totally great bed. But that's Jenkins' bed. Your bed's over here.
Dude, that is so fucking weak. How am I supposed to get a chick in that?
No, don't worry, dude. You couldn't get a chick if you had a $100 bill hanging out of your zipper.
Yeah, I could.
No, dude, you're a little bitch.
I am not. I don't even know why I hang out with you guys.
Because you're a piece of shit.
I am not a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but you're a little bitch.
Sure.
Eating the cereal is the best part of that. The most casual cereal eating ever. Worthy or Shakir, half PPR.
Nate, why you do that to me, man? Oh my
Shakir.
God. Such a
Ray, you got Shakir in this one?
Yeah, dude, Shakir, baby.
Yeah, he's the only guy in town now. Cade's out and Coleman's inactive.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus, he's off the injury report. He had a questionable during the week. He's off the injury report, so I'm going Shakir.
Dude, that is so fucking weak.
Although this one hits really close to home because everyone that's been watching the stream knows I was on Parker Washington 2 weeks ago. Like so hard. Once the Travis Hunter news broke, I picked up Parker Washington.
Rob, what are you going to do with this question?
Michael Wilson. It's Michael Wilson. Easy. Even if it was full PPR, then it's a discussion. Michael Wilson is his Vegas lines at 48.5 of receiving yards. Pretty high. It's higher than DJ Moore's, for instance. I love Brissett there. I think the game script is good. I see 8 targets for Michael Wilson, and here's the reason why.
Rest of the season or just this week?
Well, as long as Harrison's out. I probably like Parker rest of the season because fantasy playoffs are going to have Marvin Harrison back. But we looked it up on the show a couple days ago. The last 3 games, this is with Marvin Harrison. Michael Wilson, 82%, 90, and 92% snaps with Marvin Harrison. So, like, his snaps are, if anything, going to go up. I don't know how much higher they can go because we're talking 90% player. And just Trey McBride is going to get shadowed, right? Like, that's their only weapon right now. And then you have Greg Dortch. I love Greg Dortch. Nice little player. I emphasize little player. Michael Wilson's a dude. I love him out of Stanford. I love Michael Wilson. You guys agree or are you going Parker?
It's so small. Like Rob's penis. It's so small.
Only when it's limp, baby. What do you guys got? Parker or Michael Wilson?
I mean,
go ahead, Ray.
Parker Washington hasn't at this point since he's gotten his run. He hasn't proven anything different. So I mean, I'm right. Let's put it this way: I'll go Parker Washington if you get return yards, which would include return touchdowns.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, honestly, I guess I'll put it that way because Rob. I mean, I can't disagree with those numbers you just said with his snap count. Like with Michael Wilson, that's Mike. If you haven't watched enough, me and Rob are all about the opportunities for anybody, and like that's opportunities all day. So I honestly, that's what I'll say. If you get return yards with return touchdowns for punt returns and kick returns, I'd go Parker Washington.
Me and Rob were saying though they have to be there needs to be an updated stat of not just targets but quality targets.
Yeah. Right. See, I'm actually I'm a snap share guy. I am a snap share guy first. That's my number one thing. Then I look at who's the quarterback. I look at the matchup. Like snap share, if they're not getting it, I don't care. If a guy's playing half the snaps, I can't trust it because it's really, really fluky. And I want guys on the field. I want guys on the field. Jared says it's generally known that Justin Fields is the GOAT, ? He is a GOAT, not the GOAT. He's an actual GOAT. Like go fuck a GOAT. Why you always tell me to fuck a GOAT, man? Like, it's bad. It's bad.
Stain balls.
Justin Fields. Would you guys start Ertz, Calvin Austin, or Ridley? Ridley's probably back this week. First week back in forever. What a lost season for Ridley. Ridley and McLaurin. Rather have a beer. What about you, Cyber? Is the answer just Zach Ertz as like the check down safety blanket there for Mariota in this nice game against Miami?
Yes. Well, plus they're across seas, which those games are always weird. So I just think the easy dump offs will be that type of game. But
you're an easy dump off.
Yeah, don't you worry. You'll find mine. You both will find easy. I know where both of you live. You'll find easy dumps on both your doorsteps.
Oh, yeah, dumps full with taco meat, bro.
But yeah, taco Ray dumps. But yeah, I'm going Ertz just because I'm with the easy dumps to Ertz. Dumpy Ertz all day, baby.
Cry Dog loves when Ray goes full Bears meatball. He's a big Bears fan.
One of these days, it's all going to hit. All right?
One day.
Now, could be in 50 years.
That's the day. One day before we die, maybe he will do something where we can be proud of a Super Bowl. Or we'll die thinking of 85 Bears. Who knows?
Sven, full PPR, Gatson or Michael Wilson? I'm going to let you guys pick this. You know my answer.
Yeah. That's a tough question. I'm going to go Gatson.
Big Ray?
I would like to tell you in a second because I just want to see his targets. I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm going Michael Wilson.
I know you're going Michael Wilson.
There's just too many mouths, bro. There's Keenan Allen. There's too many mouths.
So I'm saying it's been since Gatson's been playing, like a lot, 8 targets, 9 targets, 5, 5, 6. So I understand that doesn't seem like a big drop off, but that's a third of a drop off. So at this point, I'm going Wilson for full PPR.
Okay, we can do that.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Brother. You need anyone to tune in your batter box.
Sounds feminine.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it. So Michael's got a hog. He's got a hog here. I got to take a pee and grab a beer. So while I do that, answer this question. More Jalen Hurts talk just for J-Bob. Right up J-Bob's alley.
For Jason, I just want to say,
guys.
for Jason, any the other guys' quotes, I'll take, and bring it against me. I don't care. I love it. Anytime you can quote other guys, I'll take it.
All right, give you guys what they want about the Hurts.
Thanks for the F-Shack, buddy. What do you got, Ray? Can we guess the most passing TD Hurts has had in one season? I'm going to go 24. Is it 20? Something like that. It's definitely not.
I mean, that's a great guess. I'll just go just a hair lower. I'd say like shit. It's not. I don't think he's hit
22.
I'll go a little over. I'll say 27, but that seems a little bit high.
24. Okay.
So you were right. Call.
I say 25.
I think you said 24.
24. Oh. When was it 24? Let's see. Let's look it up.
It was the year that he had all the interceptions. So I think it was probably 2023. 2023.
Hello, my Rayers, Ray. On and out.
Jalen Hurts touchdowns.
So we're talking about 20 foes. Tipping for foes. Rooting for foes.
We were in TI mode. Let's see.
Okay, hold on. What is the absolute least amount of money you could get paid to blow a guy?
Now we're talking.
If I'm honest with myself,
Yeah.
I'd have to say $900.
Oh, hey, Rob, who
23 touchdowns in 2023 passing. So it's actually less.
2023, yeah.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah, so it's not 24. I was wrong.
What do you got?
who hit you up today? Just not necessarily. I mean, semi out of the blue for a certain picture. Yeah, it was just some guy.
Oh, Zavala.
Yeah, because he was talking about that, and he's like, he texted
Mouse.
me, hey, I was like, oh, Rob's got that picture because Mike.
Whoa, hold on. Are we talking about? This picture? Ah, yeah. Let's go. What's worse, this picture or this picture? This is an honest question. What's worse, Helen Hunt or Ray dress and drag for a fantasy football draft? I don't know what's worse.
I'm going to say Helen Hunt. My sister did the makeup
on
Ray that day. I think she did
I'm
a good
just going
job.
Helen Hunt because Mike's sister Olivia gave me some great makeup work there.
She did.
All right, let me ask you this: Would you rather fuck this or this?
Well, because that's a woman.
Or this.
I'm not fucking
well,
myself.
you actually look more like a woman than Helen Hunt.
It's 2025, Ray. Define woman.
Yeah, you can't go there, motherfucker. Mouth. We should not just be like my co-host. Yeah. Beast is a Jets fan, and that's rough living, bro. Can you imagine that? All the bad decisions.
Well, it's 27. What does Mouth say? It's 27 too.
It's not the touchdowns. It's not.
No, maybe with rushing. But
oh no, he's had 34 with that because he's had 14 rushing touchdown seasons.
So here's the thing, though, Mouth, is that like we're Bears fans. It's not that. It's literally what's this real quick? It's Jets, Browns, Bears, Texas. I mean, not even Texas. Those are like the three dump teams continuously. See, and was the Lions until the last like 5 years.
Do you know how often people come in here, like mostly my fans, that just say, "What the fuck did I just walk into?" Because you never know when you click on the stream. We do 3 hours typically a night, and there's it's say 75% like start sit like real questions, but there's like 25% that's just not football, and there's 10% that's just like literally you don't know what the hell are we talking about. So that's why this show is different. That's why this show is, I want to say goated, but it will be goated soon. Also, it's my guest, the panel, Leffel, Ray, Story, the Chaz, Hastings. We got all the fucking good people in here. Different perspectives, different takes. Would you guys put Quentin Johnson, Pearsall, or Franklin in wide receiver 2? I'm leading QJ.
You put Quentin Johnson, Pearsall.
No.
I love Franklin, man.
Well, let's call it full PPR.
Trey McDuffie on him. So it's tough to say. I don't like Pearsall in a comeback game, so it's got
That's
Quentin
it.
Johnson's
Pearsall's out.
somewhat injured.
I got 3
Franklin.
Pearsall's out for me for sure as well.
So
I'm
we're going
going
QJ. You're going Franklin even over QJ.
Isn't Quentin Johnson a little bit injury report here?
Yeah, he is. He's got a hammy. Let's say this: if it's full PPR, I think we're going Franklin because he's going to get 9 targets apparently.
He's the target.
If it's half PPR, give me Quentin Johnson for the touchdown upside. I know Franklin's scoring some touchdowns, but like that's still Sutton.
Yeah.
I know it's still Sutton's job though. You know that's still Sutton's.
He's got a tougher matchup this week with McDuffie and the nickel though. So.
JD, we all miss workaholics. What a show! What a show!
Hey Rob, you want to
great show?
You want to tell everybody how
69
getting your ass kicked
in our league?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have Jonathan Taylor on bye, so you're getting away. You're getting away with. I have Jonathan Taylor. So I have Tyler Ward and JT on bye, bro.
Oh, so now the truth comes out. Now that I will beat you and take over first place.
You will. We both have a bye. We're both getting a bye no matter what. So it's like it's literally this matchup only matters for total points, and then it matters for shit talking because it has no. We're both getting a bye. We're super excited about that, and we're both going to win the league. One of us will win the league.
Shit talking, so I can ray you.
Mouth of the South. It's 23 confirmed, by the way.
BT half PPR, Pitts or Schultz. Leaning Schultz, even though Pitts is a better matchup.
Schultz, dude. Pitts is just like
Pitts is getting all the opportunity though. But you saw last week he had that crossing route that probably would have been a 60-yard walk-in touchdown. He dropped it. Another throw that Penix is just bad. I love Penix. Like when Penix is on, he looks elite. He's such quick release, such a strong arm, but his footwork's bad and he's so erratic. And can we just say one thing? Can we get Atlanta to stop running the fucking pistol? Like every snap is out of pistol.
Terrible.
Every snap.
It's horrible. It only works in college football. It doesn't work in the pros.
That might as well be the North Star.
The only reason it works is because they have Bijan. That's it.
Mike, it might as well be the star formation at North. It's like, hey guys, you know where the ball's going? It's going to Bijan or it's going.
The biggest problem with the pistol is it doesn't allow the quarterback to see the defense, right? Like they have less time. And Michael Penix needs all the time he can because he is not good at seeing the field. That's why Drake London's so good because he's always just his first read, and he's got such a cannon that he's just like, Drake London doesn't have to be open to catch the ball because he also has the best hands in the NFL. They just throw it to Drake London.
Do you think that has any? I mean, him being a lefty has anything to? I'm saying when I say this,
you had a hot take. It was a good take.
I mean, yeah, Mike. I just said the other day, when the hell have we ever seen a really good left-handed quarterback? Like
Mark
in our lifetime?
Steve Young.
No,
we didn't see Steve Young though.
Yeah.
He was a little bit
I did.
Michael Vick wasn't a great quarterback. He was a great, player.
Michael Vick was pretty fucking good.
But I'm saying I'm talking as a pure that guy's going into the Hall of Fame because he's a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like Chad Pennington.
I don't think we can even talk about Michael Vick. He's just such an outlier. Like
he's an anomaly.
It would be Mark Brunell and
there you go, Mark Brunell. That's it. That's.
I'm trying to think who else. Let's see.
Folger?
I mean, obviously Steve Young, but he was a little bit before our time. If you're just going off who we've watched, you probably could have seen a year or two of Steve Young to young T.O.
Mark Brunell looked like he was 50 when he was 25.
He sure
you
is.
Remember that, dude? He's who is that equivalent of? Steve Martin. He's a Steve Martin of quarterbacks. Steve Martin looks the same age now. They did a trade planes, trains, and automobiles, which was 1988. Unreal.
He's always
that white hair, bro.
Yep.
It's his look. I would not want my look to be white hair. Jason says Big Ray got them crackhead dollar bills, brother.
Boomer Esiason was a lefty.
Cream. Cash money rules. Everybody means on dollar bill, y'all.
You guys are forgetting about the best lefty in the history of the Denver Broncos, too.
Oh, you mean Tim Tebow?
Tim Tebow!
Yeah.
Who got a freaking. You know the great thing about Tim Tebow is the guy has a playoff win. The amount of quarterbacks that come in and out of the NFL and
an epic playoff
do not have that accolade, especially a walk-off win on both things. Tim
Tebow. I got one for you. You know my comparisons. Tim Tebow makes Justin Fields look like Dan Marino.
Oh no, I'd say the other way around. That's how bad.
He had such a bad arm.
Tim Tebow beat the Steelers' ass in a playoff game. All right. A good Steelers team.
What was my one yesterday, Ray? It was about Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore makes Jim Carrey seem like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
I won't hear any Pauly Shore slander. All right, he was in.
We love him. It's so bad. It's good.
We're just talking about like just the movies in general. It's like that's how stupidly hilarious. Bad.
Viva la Biodome.
Biodome's fucking yeah. You can't touch that. Can't touch it.
I got to decide between Keenan and Ridley in PPR. Yeah, we can't go first game back, Ridley. I'll tell you this much. Ridley's receiving yard number this week is 30.5. I mean, that's fucking low. That's lower than Darnell Mooney, bro.
He's happy. Yeah.
You guys agree it's got to be Keenan?
Wait. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Why aren't you warning me, asshole?
I'm drinking beer even when I don't chug it, just so you know. That's the thing. I'm drinking beer even when I don't chug it.
Oh, so it's like when we play beer pong and you're like, you're not, drinking the beer from the beer.
I'm always drinking, bro. I mean, I'm just you would never guess. I'm always just, I manage my shit, right? We both do, except for that one night when you came on, you couldn't even talk. That was funny.
I was there for that.
Great.
That Mouth, you're 100% right. Steve Young's the best.
Too many Julians run a food.
Not even close.
Mouth with a $5 banger. Thank you, brother. Atlanta should trade with Arizona. Penix for Kyler and have a pick. Pistol would be perfect for Kyler. Steve Young was unreal. Injury killed him. It was so sad. You know what? Steve Young is a Hall of Famer though. Didn't even play very long, but he was epic. Also knows his shit. Like, you ever watch Steve Young on PTI? My favorite guest. So good.
Yeah, he's great, man. His haters got mashed real hard, unfortunately.
What do you think about that Arizona trade? What do you think about Penix for Kyler, swapping those two? You like that?
No. Kyler
I wouldn't trade fucking shit for Kyler Murray, in my opinion, but
Penix ain't very good either, though.
Penix ain't great. You want to trade a dump for a dump? I say you just get rid of the situation and hang it up. I don't think you go 1 for 1.
I just know we have seen Kyler be elite in the NFL for like over a year. Like, he had multiple years. The first year when they were 7-0, so he had 10 games that year, and then there was another year where he had like an 8-game stretch where he was a Pro Bowl. It was 2021 or 2022.
Oh,
but he's still only 29 years old. It's not like he's old.
Next year we're going into 2026.
Kyler,
got it.
Yeah.
He's not 30. Kyler decided when he was younger that he was going to actually run. He doesn't run anymore. That was like his whole thing. He'd rush for like 70 yards and a touchdown. Now he's like, I'm going to be a pocket passer. It's like, dude, you're 5'8". No, you're not.
You are
run the fucking ball.
Hey, Kyler Murray, as you know on this channel, he is known as the Garden Gnome.
Don't pee on me, know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. No, don't do it. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying. Oh, I love that one.
The Jets defense was also like a fucking all-time defense too. So, and they had a good run game. Great.
I always say this. There's two things. If you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling down about your life, there's two things that can always cheer me up. Now, one's kind of dark and weird. To Catch a Predator, just because you think your life's bad, watch an episode of that. Like, It is, and it's these clowns just being stupid and just like go to fucking prison, get killed. And then the other one is just watch the butt fumble on repeat.
Why are you here with condoms and liquor? Huh?
Yeah,
he brought a GameCube.
No, they always ask. They're always like, did you bring? He's always like, did you bring condoms? And the guy's like, no. And they check his pockets, and he has condoms. It's literally like an 8-year-old. Like, did you eat the cookies? No. And they got crumbs in your fucking face. Like, yeah, bro, you fucking moron. You fucked up.
Or the one when the girl's like, I'm gonna go change in my bikini. Oh, can I come see? And he like follows it. Chris Hansen comes up. Why don't you
What's the famous YouTube video? The guy's like, oh, you got your GameCube, and
oh my god, yes, Mike. That's
bro,
that guy just keeps running with it.
Bro rape. That's what it's called.
So
the next thing, though, if you don't want to go to Catch a Predator route, is just to go watch the butt fumble on repeat for like 5 minutes. It's just so funny. It's with Chris Berman. You got to have a little sound effect of just like whoop, when he falls down. So awesome. So we fucking love Mark Sanchez. You know what? Also, the crazy shit with him going to jail. Not some good times for Mark Sanchez. Some very low moments, right? Here we go.
I follow a comedian on Instagram. And he was Mark Sanchez for Halloween. He just had a stab wound with a fucking Jets jersey on. It was great.
Whoops. That's hilarious.
Jason, we hit our goal here. Another chug here. Bucks have 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Well, you can't count Tom Brady. He played 2
I was
or
just
3
gonna say,
years.
dude, Tom Brady's not going into the Hall of Fame as a Buccaneers quarterback. I mean, he is a Hall of Fame who won a Super Bowl, but
We're not talking Brad Johnson here, are we?
Oh,
who are
Brad
the others?
Hey, who's better, Brad Johnson or Trent Dilfer?
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, you think
I
that's
hate
an
Trent
insult?
Dilfer.
Like, come on.
Oh, I don't know. I was asking the question. I didn't really know.
I hate Trent
You
Dilfer
actually sound like
more
you
than
want
I hate
to answer me
Kyle
Dilfer.
Pitts. Trent
So,
Dilfer is the
so-
ultimate
So can we?
recipient of the
So
best
can
defense of
Rob?
all
Can you
time.
help me out with these 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks? Because
Well, I think
Doug
he's
Williams?
assuming Baker's going to be a Hall of Famer. That's what he's saying.
No, he's not.
He probably will.
No,
Everyone loves him.
way.
If he went to
It
Super
doesn't
Bowl.
matter.
Yeah, that's a big if.
Look at this frosty brew right here. Look at those giant fucking lemon slices. I love it. I love it. I'm looking forward to just pounding that.
There you go, Rob.
Okay.
You talking
That's
about
a big
Doug
laugh.
Williams, maybe?
Yeah,
Let's
Doug
answer a
Williams,
couple more questions real quick and get Mikey something while we chug so we can time manage this shit because I want to give people information. Mouse, I'm a Giants fan. I had 2 good years, 2 epic years, wild card runs, epic playoff runs, and beating the team that everyone hates, Tom Brady.
Yep.
Giants
And
going to be a
undefeated
playoff
time.
team next year. Mike, what do you think? Giants playoff next year with Neighbors coming back, Dart, Scatabo. We got to see how he comes back. But what do you think? They're going to make a move too. Get another receiver there.
Not next year, but I think the year after they will be. I think Dart's the real deal. I think Scatabo's a damn good player. Obviously, Neighbors is fucking awesome. Theo Johnson looks like he's a dude. The defense is still pretty good. They need to probably do a couple more draft picks there, replace some of that D line. But overall, I mean, the Giants have the bones. Like the bones are there. They just need to get a good coach and draft a couple, maybe actually not line secondary players.
And real quick to go back to what Mouth was saying, like, dude, Mouth, I love you, bro, but like
Steve Young.
But frig off, Leahy, like, dude, you're crying that the Giants had 2 good years and the rest were sad shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Welcome.
We're Bears fans.
Dude, you don't even
The
understand.
Giants were competitive for a long time.
No, that's my point. The Giants in most. I'm sorry, Mouth.
Even
most
the
of
Tiki
my
Barber
life that I
years.
can remember since the 2000 and on, the Giants have been pretty competitive. Like they're not a dump team. The Bears are a bottom feeder dump team since 2000.
But here's the thing, though. We say we are, but like then like, it's next level stuff, right? Now look at a team like the Browns. Like we're so much better than the Browns. Look at a team like the Jets. So much better than the Jets.
Yeah,
The
but I think we
Bears
just don't compare to those
in the last
teams.
25
Yes,
years,
they
bro.
were not.
The Browns haven't done anything ever since Jim Brown. That's a fact.
The Bears haven't done anything since '85.
Then we went to a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, a couple of NFC Championship games with Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
We had
They were
the
competitive
So
for a
2
little
NFC
stretch there.
Championship games, 1 Super
And a
Bowl
Super
since
Bowl.
'85. Awesome.
give me
Good
something
job.
that the Browns have done. They haven't even made the playoffs. They made the playoffs like
Browns are
Oh,
terrible.
you want me to name something that they've done? They became a franchise again. How about that?
How about the Dolphins? I mean, they suck too.
Yeah, I know the
right?
Dolphins are another whole nother.
Oh.
Hey, but Mike,
They
you
had
know what?
Dan
The
Marino, and ever
Dolphins
since that,
fans
it's
will
just
always
been
hold
terrible.
over our head. Hey, wait, Mike, your 85 Bears are undefeated.
Steve Young, Doug Williams, Tom Brady.
Steve Young didn't
I
play
think
for the Bucks. What?
I think he must have just came
Yeah, he
there
might
for
have
like a
ended
little
his
bit.
career, but-
I don't think so.
Or Aaron
All I
Judge
read was
dropping the
no
ball
Hall
in
of Fame
Game
quarterbacks
5.
for the Buccaneers. That's all I read. Same as the Bears.
I thought you were going to say Jeff Garcia. He'd be more inclined than the rest of them. But
Unfortunately,
Steve Young, I don't think.
I'm not going to give any Yankees fan any pity or anything for anything that happens to the Yankees. 27 World Series, is that right? 27, 26, 28?
Dude.
How about that novel? That little novel you're reading? That novel?
Hey, Yankees, let's go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fucking Yanks.
Yeah, the fucking Yankees. Go fuck yourselves.
Yanks, bro.
Well, Gabagool. Go
I'm not a
Gabagool,
Yankee
raise
hater,
ass.
but they've won enough.
Yeah,
Steve Young
yeah.
drafted
And
by Tampa, but did he ever play for Tampa?
Yankees fans, if they miss the playoffs, it's like the world is falling.
Yeah, man. We gotta definitely write a song about how we do not diddle kids. Do not diddle kids. It's no good diddling kids.
There is no quicker way for people to think that you are diddling kids than by writing a song about.
Okay, so Steve Young was
okay.
drafted by
Steve Young
Tampa.
was. Did he play?
But again, Jason,
No,
I don't
he never
care if he
played.
was drafted. Like,
so is Ken Griffey Jr. a White Sox Hall of Famer then?
No,
What
like
the
I don't
fuck are
care
you
if he was
talking about?
drafted.
Sammy
He didn't
Sosa.
play.
No, Sammy Sosa's not a Hall of Famer, but he would be a White Sox Hall of Famer then.
Yeah, he
Actually,
would be.
Rangers.
So Ken
The
Griffey
Rangers.
Are we just
The
gonna
Rangers
name
had Sammy
players
Sosa.
that run
Rafael
teams and say they're
Palmeiro.
my
I mean,
players for that
like,
team?
I don't care if
We
he's
love
drafted.
Jason. Jason is
No,
Jason
the
went
man.
to
I
a
love you,
wedding,
bro, but
and
that's
Jason
just-
also was hammered last night. I think Jason's been drunk for 24 straight hours, and I applaud you there because I love Jason. Jason, you got to come on the show again soon because you're fucking great. Also,
Right,
your
Jason, I love you, man.
beard,
That's just,
your beard is
hot
goated
taking right now. Just try to.
Yeah, he's hot
derail
taking.
it.
Well, I mean, we get it from J Bob. We're all for the
He
hot
was
takes.
drafted in
It's funny
Tampa. This
debates.
clown. He didn't play a fucking.
We love it,
down.
man.
What are you
We love
talking
these
about?
guys. They're just one of us. That's all it is. I'm all
Ooh,
for
we
it.
forgot about Chris Sims. Chris Sims was a lefty. He was terrible though.
For several years. I show he was on the team for 2 years and he played behind Steve DeBerg.
Oh God,
So
that's
you
Steve
can-
DeBerg.
So if you can show me even him playing a snap, then I'll drink. I'll chug a beer right now.
Hey, let's go. Champagne. Do we think Chris Rodriguez is taking over the RB1 role? I'm going to add a second part to this question. Does that even matter? Does it matter if he's, does it even matter? Three-way timeshare?
I think that entire team is a black hole of fantasy hell. If you really have better options to not play any Washington fantasy players, just go ahead and do that. That's just
Mikey, let me ask you this. Let's just say JCM gets in a car accident or his appendix bursts or something. He's out for the year. Now Chris Rodriguez will be the starter, and then McNichols is the third down guy. Would Chris Rodriguez be worthy of a flex spot start in depending on the matchup going forward? Because I like Chris Rodriguez as a player.
Is Daniels dead for the year? Have they decided that yet? Or what?
Oh well, it's Washington. They should not bring him back. Like, what are you doing?
They shouldn't.
Why?
I don't know, man.
I heard 3 weeks. So you know what? I wouldn't be shocked because they're stupid.
They are stupid.
They are stupid.
They are dumb.
They're slow.
But if I was them, I'd shut his ass down immediately. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, Mike, that's my point. They literally there was a report that came out after they got the full diagnosis. Oh, he can come back in 3 weeks. It's so wait a minute. You guys are even actually considering this? What the fuck is wrong with you? Hire Dan Quinn immediately, dude. What the hell?
Dan Quinn's so bad, dude.
By the way, that was one of those big again, dude. Thank God for Ben Johnson because that was a big thing that a lot of not all Bears fans, but a lot of Bears fans were calling into sports talk radio last year. The Bears fucked up. They didn't draft Jane Daniels. They didn't hire Dan Quinn. Blah blah blah. Well, you know what? I would be much happier where I am right now than being in Washington, even with
Champagne, would you trust Shakir rest of the season with Coleman getting disciplined and Kincaid out? Two things on that one. I trusted Shakir before that as a top 36 guy. Number two, Coleman did not get disciplined. He got benched because he can't separate, and Kincaid is out for a while. At least this week, probably next week for sure. So I was trusting Shakir with the full allotment of weapons. And here's the upside here. Josh Allen has not played well this year. Josh Allen will turn it around. They're going to figure stuff out in Buffalo. I don't know about winning. Their offense will be better. I guess I'll phrase it like that. Their schedule is really tough. But give me essentially the number one option for Josh Allen as a wide receiver 3. I feel very comfortable putting him in my lineups. I start him every week because I want things with Josh Allen, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got great he's got great upside, and plus he's such a good yards after catch guy. You know what I mean? So it doesn't and he gets bombs too. I mean, I've seen him get 60-yard bombs, and he gets a huge touchdown with a short zone. He does a lot of great things. So I love him.
Walking Dead. The Browns are undead. They are a sports zombie. Yeah, they're the bad zombie too. There's some cool zombies that run that are aggressive. The Walking Dead zombies are the worst ever. They're loud. They're obnoxious. You can tell they're coming from a mile away, and they walk. Right? Not like Michael Myers. Michael Myers walks and teleports. The Walking Dead zombies suck. They're terrible.
Hey, real quick,
Demarius Thomas. What do you got?
I was say real quick. Can I add in an owner and a team that I think is almost just as bad as all these teams we're talking about? The fucking Cowboys. Jerry Jones just
expectations too.
I'm just saying, Jerry Jones just they should not be in the position they're in, and here they are, and it just is pathetic. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're worse than the Browns and the Jets, but for what they have in their arsenal to be able to do what they can, and this is the outcome they give out, fucking pathetic.
Real quick though, Mouse South, everyone, Downtown Sports, link in the description. Check out that pod once a week. It's great. Rip Demarius Thomas. What was he like? Was he my age? Was he 37?
Yeah, no, he
was younger than that. Yeah.
Jesus, bro. What a shame. Drink it. Yeah, how do you drink yourself to death? How do you do that? Like, honestly, I drink a lot. Like, how do you drink yourself to death?
He was 33.
Oh, I love that guy. He got involved.
Is that really what he did? No. He died in a car
accident? He died from drinking. No, he died from drinking, dude.
Natural causes, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Natural causes. That guy's an elite athlete at 33. Get the hell out of here. It was alcohol, bro. It was alcohol for sure. Do you anticipate RJ Harvey to be the bell cow, or is it gonna be a committee? It's not. It's gonna be somewhere between a committee and a bell cow. I think it's gonna be 65 to. What would you think a snap count will be this week? I say 65 to 70%. That's almost.
I say 70. I think he'll bell cow it there. I think he's that quarterback's pick to come in, or the coach's pick. So
I think the floor would be 60%, the ceiling would be 75.
Yeah, the bell cow, like, it's never going to be 80%, but like that's still good enough, and his ability in the offense is good. I will say this: another bet I didn't put on there. You can get this for minus 115 is Ravens money line. Ravens money line and Chiefs money line is minus 115. I don't like doing lines. I don't like doing money lines either, but I feel like there's like a 10% chance the Ravens lose and probably only a 30% chance that the Chiefs lose. The Chiefs have to win this game, bro. Coming off a bye, like they have to win this game. They have to. And do the Broncos really need this game? They're 8-2.
No, but if the Broncos win, the Chiefs, I mean, they're probably done, right?
Oh yeah. I'm not saying they're not going to try to win the game. I'm just saying, like, the NFL also wants the Chiefs in the playoffs, so like you have that angle too. And I'm not Mr. Conspiracy. You know, I don't think that's what's rigged. Like, it's still a feather in my cap, bro.
Rob already just put it out there. When it happens, we all know Ray will come back with his conspiracies that Rob called
Patrick Mahomes versus Bo Nix.
NFL is coming for the fucking Chiefs to win that game.
All right, so Jason was right to an extent. He played 11 games with the Bucs, by the way.
Okay.
Would you call these Hall of Fame stats? 3,000 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, passer rating of 63. Because those were his Bucs stats.
How many touchdowns did you say? 10 to 11?
11 and 21.
It says 11 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, passer rating
11
of
to 21.
3.1.
Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
Yeah, Buzz's girlfriend. Woof.
But he wasn't wrong. He did say that he started for them, and I'll admit I was wrong there. So
yeah, no, I didn't know he started from that 11 games. I mean, that's not a decent amount. So
yeah.
Two things, Mikey. You said you chug a beer. Do you have a cup and a beer ready?
Let me get a cup.
We hit our goal.
Eat your heart out.
Mal says Curtis Samuel, a deep league pickup. No, dude, I'm not touching any of those wide receivers. I like Dawson Knox as a streamer, and I like Shakir, and obviously James Cook. But in a deep league, you can pick him up and see. I've always kind of liked Curtis Samuel. He's a nice gadget player that can run downfield. Pretty decent player. But like, what do you think, Ray? We're not going there,
dude. Curtis Samuel is a name of like almost 10. It seems like 10 years ago. The guy has been around forever. Like, I understand deep league pickup mouth. So like, I mean, if we're talking 14 team, like even 16, 16 to 14.
It's a 14 team. That's what he's saying. It's a deep league.
Yeah. I mean, I would consider it. And, I'm not gonna say it's stupid. I'm just saying my reaction to it is just that Curtis Samuel's been around for a very long time. Everybody knows the name, but he hasn't done shit. Like, it's just like he's just a guy. But you know what? Ray wishes I was him because you know what? The guy's made enough money just to walk around everywhere and be a millionaire. But I mean, I don't know.
Do you guys think the Browns?
He can either give you 15 points or 0. That's what
you guys think the Browns will be better with Sanders? They can't be worse because Dylan Gabriel is officially the worst quarterback in the NFL. So there's a chance though that Shadour's worse. I just think it's like a 10% chance, and it'd be really hard to be worse. Like I think that Gabriel's is closer to me as a quarterback than like Bryce Young, for instance, who's also terrible.
Yeah, again, like Rob, we talked about this the other day. Like, how the hell did the Browns waste their was it the fifth or third round pick on Gabriel, and then drafted Shador in the fifth. It's like draft Shador in the third and be done. Move it along, or draft another high end player in the third at any other position. And then
the Browns didn't even take it at all in this draft because this was always a lost season, and just like don't. I guess that Brock Purdy was Mr. Relevant. There's been some late picks, but like it's always a waste of a pick, man. Like I get it, and the thing is, it's a waste of a pick when you're the Browns. Wait for the guy to actually hit. We have Jason says, who's got a gold jacket, brother? Doug Williams, Steve Young, Tom fucking Brady. Well, yeah, you're right. But Tom Brady, see, I think Tom Brady is more so I get your Tom Brady sentiment because he won a Super Bowl for you guys more than I get the Steve Young thing, because Steve Young started his career there, yes, but like, so Tom Brady obviously is going to go in as a Patriot, but like he had 3 years.
I think we're just misunderstanding what Jason's saying, because factually he's right. Like,
yes,
it is a Hall of Famer if you want to say that. It's just
the Bears have zero. The Bears have zero. We have zero. We have never had any Hall of Fame quarterback grace our field unless it was Aaron Rodgers doing the fucking discount double check.
By the way, dude. Hey, Jason. Dude. Doug Williams is not in the Hall of Fame. Like, what are we talking about? He's in the Redskins Hall of Fame. I'm just looking it up. I mean, I don't know. College Hall of Fame.
Here's the next question here.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, I could have said something, dude. Right? Every time he kept saying it, like Doug Williams, I know Doug Williams is for good reason, but I could have damn would have been sure he was not a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he ain't. So, Jason, I love you, bro, but come on, you're just trying to array us now. Come on.
You love Jason. And another guy that tries to array us is this name. Junkbuster, my favorite name in the fucking chat. Trade Javonte Williams for Rashee Rice full PPR. Who wins? It all depends on your roster. I would say Rashee Rice side wins in full PPR. As much as I love Javonte Williams, we agree.
Yeah, I'm taking Rice.
Javonte Williams for Rashee Rice in full PPR. Mikey.
Yeah, Rashee Rice all day.
Kyler Murray looks like Darren Sproles at quarterback. Without the shifting,
Darren Sproles had good years.
Kyler Murray, bro.
Mr. Free Throw. He's 5'8" in Kiss style platform boots. You know those giant fucking things?
Oh yeah.
JD says, take a seat. Have a seat over here. Take a seat. I love that one. Let's answer a couple more and then chug our beer here. Half PPR start to Vidal, Rashad White, RJ Harvey, Wandale. It's Vidal and Harvey. Yeah.
And then
Sean Tucker's getting run, dude.
I'm saying then I would do White as a third, but yeah, I would go the first. Like you said, Vidal.
Mikey would go Wandale over Rashad White, right? I would go Wandale over Rashad White. I love Rashad White, but it's half PPR for one, and for two, Sean Tucker's taking.
I'm sorry. Yeah, if it's half PPR, I'm sorry. Yeah, I would go Wandale over.
And the other dude's gonna get some stuff over White. What's his name?
Sean Tucker.
Yeah, Sean Tucker. He's earned it.
Flacco or Purdy?
Flacco.
This is got to be Flacco. First game back from Purdy. I want to. There's still like a 5 or 10% chance they bench him, or he has like a flare up of his toe.
Who's the Niners playing? Is it Houston?
Cardinals.
And they're at Cardinals.
All up here, buddy. All up here.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'll miss a few matchups. By Thursday, I know almost every matchup. By Friday, I know them all and the lines. And then today, I'm just like, it's coming out of my dick.
I'm gonna take a quick piss here, and then I'll be back.
By the way, I'll still go Flacco until further notice. Until he proves not. I mean, especially because, like Rod said, Purdy's coming back. I know it's at Arizona. It seems very, tempting, but but Cardinals' defense is not as bad as the offense, so that's also a thing to think about.
Would you drop Brian Thomas Jr. for Alec Pierce rest of season? I have AJ, DK, Quentin Johnson, Ted as well. No, I would rather have Brian Thomas and Quentin Johnson. I would still rather have Brian Thomas and Alec Pierce. I love Alec Pierce. Like, I love him, but it's Brian Thomas is, come on, man. He was a first round pick in fantasy in a lot of leagues. I know it's been rough. He's been hurt. He's been terrible. Trevor Lawrence has been terrible. I don't care. Brian Thomas is still an elite talent at the wide receiver position. So I would probably stick at status quo. If I'm going to drop anyone for Alec Pierce, I'd rather have Alec Pierce and Quentin Johnson. Do you agree?
Yes.
But you don't want to drop Brian Thomas.
No, right. Again, Mac,
Yeah,
bro,
Mac.
you're just I'm just saying, like, you're getting cute. Like I understand the concern. Like, I'm not saying it's a dumb question. It's just like my answer is you're getting cute thinking these things. Like, don't overthink that, man. Just keep Brian Thomas Jr. And at this point, just because
Mac, you gotta make a trade. Make a trade. Trade Quentin Johnson and trade Quentin Johnson and Quentin Johnson and one of your running backs and upgrade. Then you have a roster spot available to pick up Alec Pierce. All right, we gotta do a beer chug here. Everyone ready? I'll put Brad Johnson in that tier. Brad Johnson, ultimate game manager. I love Brad Johnson though.
Mike, here you go. It's a little.
Oh, see me getting that earlier.
It's a little degreasing.
Jerry Jokes, I like that. Jerry Jokes is a lost cause. There's no hope in swaying him. Yeah, he's awful. All right, we ready, guys? Mikey with his first chug on stream. Love it. Here we go. Oh, Ray beat me. I'm getting slow today. Cliff Kingsbury is sticking around because that's his next job. Yeah, that's a nice thing for fire Dan Quinn. Just put Cliff Kingsbury as a head coach. Although I don't really like Kingsbury as a head coach.
I don't either. But
probably better than Dan Quinn.
But that would just make sense, even just for like I'm with you, Rob. Like if they do that, Cliff Kingsbury will fail. But that just makes sense because well, Jane Daniels did so good his rookie season with Cliff Kingsbury, blah blah blah, and they'll do it for basically. They'll just if they do that, they're gonna waste Jane Daniels, not waste his whole career, but a lot of his prime.
Tyrone Tracy bounce back. What do you guys think of Tyrone Tracy? Singletary's getting the goal line work and getting 50% of the snaps. It's really weird. As we call him, Devin Singletary.
Singletary.
Devin
yeah,
Singletary.
Yeah.
He gets one carry.
He's a thorn in the asshole, bro. Like literally, like everybody, especially if you have, Fab for your free agency. So many people put so much money into it, and all this. Tracy's just been a bum, and unfortunately, on top of that, look at that kitty.
And they're not using him in the passing game. That's the crazy thing. He's a converted receiver from college. Throw the ball to him.
I don't know, man. It's just that
it's awesome. You know what? Maybe things changed since Brian Daboll got fired. Chucky D says, "Don't play any Giants offensive player." That's
sort of
insane.
Thank you, Chucky D. You took the words out of my mouth.
Wandale Robinson is a must start this week. Wandale Robinson was a must start.
Even
Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson's a top 12 guy this week for sure.
Well, especially too, Jameson Williams is not a bad super flex quarterback too right now.
Imagine Jameson Williams playing quarterback.
He just runs 99% of the time.
Sven, Evan Ingram, AJ Barner, or Isaiah Likely in PPR. Ooh, hold on a second. This deserves.
I was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that and Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for one.
I got my answer. What do you guys got?
Give me Barner for a shithead touchdown.
Likely. Definitely not Ingram.
I'm going Ingram. We got 3 different answers.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Ingram's been awful. He's only been playing 50% of the snaps somehow. Troutman's out-snapping him. But Evan Ingram, in this game, I think they might have to use him, and I could see him having 4 or 5 catches. Likely is probably the most likely to score a touchdown, but I don't trust that. That was awful.
I like
Jerry Jones.
Those shithead touchdowns.
Jerry Jones communicates in middle fingers and spit dribbles.
Hey, mouth south. You bite your tongue when you say that. He also communicates a little. What? Old man jibber jabber,
Sven, this is RJ Harvey, man. I'm not even a Harvey guy, but I'm not fucking around with Woody Marks. Chucky D, get out. This chat sucks. These guys are awesome. You're an idiot. The world would want. We're gonna see Sven. We're gonna see Sanders for the last. This is Dylan Gabriel's last week. I think I can I'll put the stamp on that one because he's gonna play awful. He's been awful. 5.5 yards per attempt, bro. What is this? 1980 fucking one? That's terrible.
Dude,
it's disgusting.
By the way, wait, hold on. Who's the world?
It's so bad.
In the words of Joakim Noah, I can't name one person who ever says I'm gonna go to vacation to Cleveland. Maybe
it's not exactly Vegas. Legend has it. I hear it's a really romantic city, though. It's like Paris. You know?
Oh,
It's Paris
Really?
if you want to get some crack.
Yeah,
Legend
that's
has it
like
that
crack.
when this mystical beast eats meat, it sweats. That's from GT.
He ain't wrong.
You are a mythical beast, bro.
See, Rob, you need to read. If you really need to read it, Mike, you need to tell me. You need to read the synopsis. Legend has is when this mystical beast eats meat, it sweats.
Start Gatson or Theo Johnson this week. This is a toughie, boys. This is a toughie. I want to go Gatson and PPR. I think if it's like less than PPR, I want to go Theo.
I think that's the difference. It just depends on the scoring. It's PPR.
I don't think there's a right answer there. I think both are good options.
AB, we're not going Keenan Allen over Harvey or Sutton. So it's the question is Harvey or Sutton. I'm going Harvey.
Yeah, I'm going
not
Harvey
Keenan
too.
Allen, bro. Another Harvey question. Harvey, Chase Brown, or Rashad White. Now this is tough. Rashad White's out of it, but give me Chase Brown or Harvey, and there's no Samaje Perine, so you're getting all the work from Chase Brown against a pretty bad Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah,
I'm going Chase Brown based on the fact that what you just said, that the Pittsburgh defense is worse than the Chiefs, and again the Chiefs with Reed out of the bye are money.
Chase Brown's the safe bet. Harvey's for the upside.
Yep.
Nice call there. Nice call. That's how we do it. Here we go. From Mouth is our New York Giants and Jets, mostly Giants expert. He said that's over in terms of the bullshit Singletary usage. Tracy is getting used. Kafka won out. So I kind of would like to agree with him that I think that I don't know why they're playing Singletary. Also, like, you know, you drafted Scatterbo, not early, but you drafted him to be like the running back of the future. But they also drafted Tracy a year earlier. He's a young dude, and you want to see what you have in Tracy and see if he can hold on to the ball. This year he hasn't had a fumble issue, which is nice. So, and see if here's the thing. It's like if Tracy plays well, you have your backfield of the future. You have Scatterbo for early downs. You have Tracy as a change of pace. And if Tracy fumbles again or whatever to end the year, then you just get rid of Tracy. Yeah. So that's I like the combination that their skill sets match up well for a nice tandem backfield there. But if Tracy can't get the job done, handle the workload, and his fumble issues going forward, then you got to just get someone else for Scatterbo. Especially because Scatterbo, will he be ready week one? We don't know. Will he be the same player early in the year next year? We don't know. I'm guessing yes, because that dude's a dog. And like, who's going to be working out harder than Scatterbo to come back?
Fuck no one. I just saw him on his I don't know if he has like a Twitch or something, but he was just showing off to like someone calling him out and like on his Twitch or whatever. He was playing, I don't know if he was playing a game or whatever, but he was showing his mobility with his ankle and it looked pretty good.
Wait a minute. Did you guys not just see the answer? You guys didn't you both just ask? I don't know who would work out harder than him. I put my hand up. You guys just not like.
Ooh.
You need to have like the Microsoft Teams.
Well, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. I got a lot going on here. What do you got?
No, it was a joke, Rob. You ruined it. Moving along to the chat.
I trust in Mouth South though. He's our Giants guy, right?
Yeah.
And he also says neither had the Giants in terms of Hall of Famers. Phil Simms is not in the Hall of Fame, but
Yeah,
Eli
Phil
will
Simms.
be, right? We all agree Eli's going to be a Hall of Famer. He has to be.
He should.
will.
I don't know. I think he should, but I don't know.
I don't think he should be. He's in the Hall very good, but I think just based on his Super Bowl wins, he will.
He beat an undefeated juggernaut. Like
I know, but it's
gonna be tough to keep him out if
look
you're
up
putting in like
look up
Philip
the
Rivers and
seasons,
such,
regular
you know?
season numbers. He's just pretty average, or above
Yeah.
average, but not Hall of Fame good.
With a great defense,
Keenan Allen or Michael Wilson, also Mark Andrews or Cade Otton. No problem, be growing stuff. Michael Wilson over Keenan Allen. We all agree. Easy for me, but
I would probably play Keenan Allen myself. I hate Michael Wilson. I know you love him, but
yeah,
Keenan Allen's getting phased out.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
But I'm still going Keenan Allen on the. He might get a touchdown. Who knows? And I'm going Andrews for the same reason, touchdown. I don't like either.
I'm definitely going Andrews. When I say definitely, it's not like a home run, but I would go Andrews over Otton. And right now, with the matchup, and again with the upside. When I say the upside, I mean the opportunity is what I meant. I'll go Wilson because Keenan Allen is slowly getting raid out of that offense for whatever reason.
I am going to go Cade Otton in full PPR over Mark Andrews. If it's half PPR, I'm going Andrews, and then I'm going Michael Wilson just because I fucking love Michael Wilson, and I'm gonna just keep on talking about Michael Wilson. If he comes out at 3 for 33, I will cancel this podcast. You'll never see me again.
If he has a good game, I better see a Michael Wilson jersey in the background next time.
Yeah.
Custom
Kittle worth an upgrade if I have Gatson. If you could trade Gatson and like Alvin Kamara,
Michael Wilson.
Yeah, trade Michael Wilson before the breakout.
Michael Wilson and Gatson for you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I will just put it this way. I think Kittle is gonna. Now is the time to trade for Kittle, especially. I mean,
I agree.
The problem is, let me rephrase that. You fucked up because I think you should trade for Kittle before this week because Purdy loves Kittle. So now
he does.
And Kittle had his best game last week, so like he already had his best game. So now
he's back to actually being healthy after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Would you trade Cook for Barkley? Who do you want rest of the season, Cook or Barkley?
That's really tough. I would. Give me Saquon.
I'm going Barkley because he's more talented, and unfortunately, both the running backs have equally shitty poaching quarterbacks for rushing touchdowns. So I'm just going to go with the better running back, which I think is Barkley.
James, when I say that Wan'Dale's a must start, you're not starting him over Adams or Devonta Smith. Like, we're not going there. I'm just saying he's top 36, which in most teams he'll be in your lineup as a flex. So
you could maybe start him over Devonta Smith, but
Sven makes a good point about your AJ Barner love. Is AJ Barner does get the tush push, so there's a chance he gets that super freaky touchdown, right? It's super nice.
That's right.
AB, he says, why Harvey? He's against tough Chiefs defense. We like opportunity in this channel. I want starting running backs that have pass catching upside that get all the snaps. Now, Harvey is a little bit more of a wild card, but like he's a top in any rankings you'll find, he'll probably be ranked at worst. Running back 16 this week? It's hard to keep that guy out of your lineup.
Plus, he was a second round pick, and honestly,
dude, when he's played, he's explosive and has like nice touchdowns. I think he's gonna explode.
Cheers, Jason. I'm glad you had a good time at the wedding. The pictures are awesome. Hopefully you saw my comment in the Discord about how you looked. I loved it. Jason, you get your hat here shortly. I can't wait to see you in that hat. Now, knowing Jason, he would have rocked that hat to the fucking wedding because Jason's a shit, and that'd be good advertising for me. But yeah, Jason, you're the shit. We are. We're only like
advertising. Why didn't you have the hat ready for me when I did the speech at the wedding?
I didn't have the hats by then. I didn't have the hats then, Ray. And you haven't come by to see them. All right, we'll get to all your questions here in a second. A couple little things. I got to shout out the Patreon members one more time because they're the fucking shit. And I appreciate everyone in there. If you want to get into the Discord, if you want to get in the community, you want to get access to my early bets, you want to play fantasy leagues with us. We're doing an NFL fantasy league, NFL playoff fantasy league here. Once the season's over next year, we'll probably do 3 or 4 leagues. You get access to those. Once this starts really hitting, I would be paying for 1 entry per league out of my pocket. All that good stuff. Also, we have Helen Hunt here for no fucking reason. We have Big Ray here. Helen Hunt, Big Ray. Check out Sports Memes channel. Just giving us a couple plugs here. Hey, that's what I do.
Did I give you permission to show that picture? Did I give you authorization?
I have to pay you royalties. Every time I pay it, I have to give you $1 every time I put it on there.
Ray, do you still have my North jersey?
I do. I definitely didn't throw it away. It's definitely it's somewhere in a box.
Atta boy. Did they win tonight?
Let's go over for some of these new people.
It was like 42-11.
Some of these new people, let's just go over the bets since, a lot of these people aren't in the Discord. They don't have access to these bets. Matt Stafford's my least favorite play. I don't know why. It's the first one I bet this week. It's gone down to 267. That's a high number. And I just, do you guys expect this to be a high scoring game? I don't, personally. I don't. So what do you guys, you expect a high scoring game there in LA?
I do.
I think it's going to be 0 to 100. I think it's going to be either like a 14-10 game or 14-13 game, or it could be 28, 28-24, or like, in the high 20s, the high 30s. I don't think there's a middle.
I don't know, just judging by the way the NFL has been, when you get 2 high-powered offenses like this, like,
but also 2 high-powered defenses.
A shitty game. I think it's going to be like a 30-28 type of game, like something like that. So I'm not necessarily high scoring, but like pretty decent scoring.
You guys both were questionable on the worthy bet. The Mooney one is just crazy, but I'll say this: the Mooney line went up to 35 yards, so that doesn't mean it's a right. I mean, I'm on the right side of it. 27 yards is so low. Remember Darnell Mooney had 1,000 yards receiving last year, right?
He was awesome.
That was with Kirk Cousins, but
yep.
Yeah. Anyways, if you want access to these bets as I make them, we're 49-26 this year. We are 63% since 2022 on these player prop. That's like there's not many people charge a lot more money. I charge $2 to get in the Discord, $5 to get access to the early plays, and I do release the videos for free. But like 63%, you don't hear that. That number does not exist in nature.
That's insane.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It's because I'm not stupid. I don't bet lines. I'm a fantasy player. So what is my strength? Knowing player props and looking at angles. And I'm always up at 4 a.m. I find when the lines drop, and I know which one's the bet and which one's not. I don't just bet everything early because sometimes they go down. I can always identify the ones that go up. And that doesn't mean they're going to win, but you always want to bet them. I want to bet at 66, like Derrick Henry, 67. Right now it's at 75. I don't really like it at 75 very much. I still like it, but
we once quit a fantasy. Many people once quit a fantasy baseball league because Rob had like 500 pickups and was up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Just
it was more. It was 2,000. It was 2,000.
It was a lot. I think maybe the next closest was like 500. And you were like 2,000.
Yeah. Hey man, the point is, I guess it was my league I commissioned, so I would never put a cap on it. Yeah, if someone won, I won the league, I earned that victory. And if you want to count like the time that I made for the profit, it was $200 league. I was still making like 50 cents an hour at the time I put in that league because baseball is 200 days.
I'm sorry,
I earned that fucking money.
You were so good because you were able to beat up when people
in
were
the basketball league.
Go frig off, Leahy.
I do lie, Snook.
Don't act like you're all high and mighty that you're the ultimate fucking player because you're a degenerate that's up when people are sleeping.
Hey, I won that league once.
That's not the only reason. That's not the only reason I win, Ray. That's not the only reason I win my bets, but I find edges. And
I'm talking specifically what he just. No, I'm talking specifically what Mike just said. You being
fantasy baseball. You're right.
No. I'm talking just that, not what you talking about with your bets. That's specifically what Mike brought up. You were just being.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, Ray. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I love the player. I just love making fun of his Confederacy as well.
That's why you should tail his bets because he's up all the time looking at this stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm making fun of him, but in a way,
they're giving you the best chance. Nothing's foolproof, but in the 60%, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's
damn good.
Yeah, and they're not minus 130s. I won't do anything worse than minus 120. I like to do minus 110. So, like, there's also people on here that put the record. They're doing, like, minus 150 bets. Like, dude, you better hit 65% or you're losing money. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. GM, 6 for passing touchdown. Purdy, Rodgers, or Goff? Whew, that's a tricky one right there, fellas.
Rodgers or Goff.
I'm going Purdy.
Who's Goff play?
Goff has the Eagles.
Yeah, I'll give you Purdy, baby.
I don't like that.
At Arizona, I know it's coming back from injury, but they're healthy now. I mean, as far as I can see, they're in Jennings back, they're getting Parasol back. Fuck it, give me Purdy.
Rodgers has been so bad.
Yeah, Rodgers dropped him off.
The matchup's good. Yeah, you're not putting there.
It's Purdy or Goff for me. Like I'm saying, like I dropped Rodgers out of that. I'm just going Purdy because
Goff has the worst matchup. But
I know
Goff also has weird games where like he's matchup proof. Like it's kind of weird.
Are they at Eagles?
Goff has those games where he has 320 yards passing, no touchdowns. He also has games with a $160 and 4 passing touchdowns. Like, and I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen this game, but Josh says Hendo is better than Genty and will have a better career than Genty. Do you guys agree? I'm going to go take a pee. I personally will tell you, I think Genty is a far superior player than Henderson, all around back.
Yeah, I mean, Hendo's no slouch. Henderson's an awesome player. I wish the Bears got him. I'll be the first one to say that. But I think Genty's, I mean, it depends, right? We're not talking about basketball. We're talking about football, right? Where your career depends on 11 other guys all coming together at once. So it's not like you can just say, like LeBron, Jordan, like these guys, like Tracy McGrady's, like they're just stars on their team. Genty, there's 5 guys blocking for him. There's a shitty quarterback. There's a lot to be said there. So, like, if he goes to another team, like you put Genty on New England, like, I think he's better than Henderson. So it all depends on your argument, right? Like, football is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. So, maybe he does. I don't know. It depends on situation, I guess. But I think Genty's a better player, in my opinion. What do you say, Ray?
So I'll just say this: that Genty is the better player, but like right now, as we speak, just if nothing changes, when I say nothing,
Fantasy?
no, when I say real quick, when I say nothing changes, that means the team. Like they don't change teams the rest of their career, so they're on the Raiders and the Patriots the rest of their career. Well, here's the difference. One has
MVP quarterback.
One has old man Pete Carroll, who is not going to stick around much longer with Geno Smith.
Prospector Pete.
And 100%. And the other has Drake May. And well, I'm just going to go with Drake May and the fact that
Mike Vrabel, an awesome coach.
Now, again, Rob said, in a vacuum, it's Genty because Genty is that's why he was drafted 6th overall. He is an elite talent. But I'm just saying, Josh, and you're just asking a question for the rest of the career. We're going to assume they're saying for the same team for the rest of their career. I'm taking Hendy with Drake May because that team is clearly a much better team, and Henderson's already had better. Henderson's already had 230 burgers. Genty hasn't even had one yet. I know that's
yes, he has against the Bears.
I'm sorry, against the Bears. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The Bears. But either way, that's the Bears. But nonetheless, now either way though, Genty leaves them, and Genty was on the Chiefs. If Genty was on the Chiefs, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like
Genty has been hit behind the line of scrimmage more than anyone in the NFL this year.
I know it's horrible.
More than anyone.
And everybody,
all
three of us have Genty in fantasy league, so we all watch him and we all love him, and we also all get frustrated because how bad that team is.
Henderson's no slouch though.
I only have one share in 35 leagues.
Well, you have one. You got one.
Yeah, I'm mad about that one. Any sleeper defense you guys like this week? Let's stay out of the top 6. I'll give you a couple names on the top of my head here, or on my phone here. I will say I really like. Yeah, Tennessee is the deepest of the sleepers. I like them. Falcons obviously at home against the Panthers, and I'll say the Cowboys defense Monday Night Football against the Raiders. But Tennessee is one that's available everywhere. At home, coming up a bye against Davis Mills.
To risk a stream.
Are we going to say Buffalo's in the top? Because I'd say Buffalo against Tampa Bay could be one.
No, I'm not fucking against the Bucs though. I'm not. No, they're available. I don't know. Like I'd probably play them over Dallas. I think I'd play Atlanta over all of those teams though.
But if Buffalo, if it snows, that could be a big factor there.
Good call. Good call. Yeah, or if it's just shitty weather. Woody Marks or Judkins. This is still Judkins, right? Even in PPR.
Yes. Yeah. For me,
trade away Kyron and Mbuka for Henry and T. Higgins.
No.
No. I love Derrick Henry, but I'm not doing that. The upgrade, like you're not upgrading that much. You know what I mean? Like
you're
downgrading at wide receiver. You're downgrading at wide receiver, right?
Are you?
I believe it.
Yeah.
What's like Mbuka done lately? He had a good week last week, right? But then he had 2 kind of shitty weeks before that.
Mike basically when kind of on a run. Like basically, it was when Mbuka got hurt, he was bad, and then they had a bye week. He's healthy, and another 20 bird. So it's like,
but also they're gonna get Godwin back in another week, right?
Godwin can lick my.
I don't know. Maybe. Bro. We don't know. That's close. It's close. I love Henry. That's the only upside is you're buying low on Henry, that's the upside, right? Is you're getting possibly a top 5. Henry's schedule is cupcake.
If it's full PPR, it's definitely. I'm sticking. I'm status quo.
Good call. Yeah, full PPR, no for me. It's a no for me, dog. I would say half PPR. I'm intrigued. Standard, yes.
Yeah, that depends on the rest of your roster.
Good, better, best.
Safe to say.
See, Josh, here's where you lose me, bro. Josh, you lose me here. So glad I drafted Henderson in all my 6 leagues. Now, you must be a really savvy fantasy player because I have a couple of my Henderson leagues are fine. They're like 6 and 4, but it's a 3rd-round pick for most people, and you're probably out of the playoffs if you drafted Henderson. If you had injuries and you drafted Henderson, there's no way you're in the playoffs because Henderson's been a nothing.
Mike, go ahead and tell them where Ray drafted him in Javis and who's in first place. Go ahead and tell.
That's a 10-teamer though. That's different. 10-teamers.
Oh,
about a deeper league.
I just want to make sure.
It hurts more. It hurts more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, as a matter of fact, that means I fucked up even more because I drafted him 40th overall, like an idiot. I'm in first place.
Has your team seen a single injury this year? That's all I want to hear.
That's what I'm saying. If you pair Henderson with some injuries, if you drafted CeeDee Lamb or Bucky or like Neighbors,
you've been lucky.
So Henderson. Henderson is not a W. I don't care what he does. It was a bad pick because you got to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like it might even out to be
your
a
team
neutral
had to
pick.
survive. Yeah.
No, so
Your team had to survive until now.
my team has had injuries, but they have no long term, and so it's all been sort of like, oh, one guy was injured a couple weeks.
No significant injuries at all.
Correct.
And I'm showing.
I have to put this up here, Ray, because you're a counselor, and counselors saying the same thing about Henderson. Like, I told you, I'm like, dude, no, you can't take a victory lap on a guy that didn't do shit for 10 weeks. No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying that the counselor is saying this to people, and the same with RJ Harvey, right? Like, no, you know who's I told you? Javonte Williams is I told you, because Javonte Williams is getting you there, and he's probably winning it for you. So I got to put you this. I looked this up. He has his rankings up. It's like pre-draft. Look at these rankings here. So this is his running back rankings. This starts at 12. He had Caleb Johnson at 12 at redraft 12. Okay, ahead of Josh Jacobs, Breece Hall, Christian McCaffrey, and Jonathan Taylor, and James Cook, and A-Chain. That is fucked. Okay, that is so. That's a counselor. He's a clown. But he had Trayvon Henderson at like 6.
Johnson.
He had, because he has rookies up there. He had RJ Harvey at 11. Like, and he's gonna take victory laps on RJ Harvey now when he was like telling people to draft Caleb Johnson over Jonathan Taylor, McCaffrey, Cook, A-Chain. Clown. So essentially, if you took his rankings, you literally did not have any shares of Taylor, Cook, A-Chain, McCaffrey. 4 actual league winners, right? And then this is this isn't as bad, but here's the wide receivers that I just think is great. He had Jack Besh. This is starting at like wide receiver 24. He had Dante Thornton as 24. Kyle Williams. Jack Besh is a wide receiver 3 in his mind. Jaden Higgins. Look at all the rookies he has up there. Ahead of George Pickens.
Jack Besh has done was ruin my win last week by blocking someone on fucking what's his name's touchdown.
Look at these names, though, dude. He had all these rookies ahead of George Pickens, T. Higgins, Khalil Shakir, and Rashee Rice. Like, dude, people listen to this guy. Yeah. I mean, now a lot of people were down on Michael Pittman. I might hate him for that call, but like he's just putting rookies up to the top, and then when they hit at the end of the year, he's like, dude, I called it. Like, dude, you're telling people not to draft. It's the fantasy football counselor. Ray loves him. Ray loves him. He defends him. I'm fucking with you, Ray. He's my nemesis. He puts out like an hour.
I will stick up on him sometimes to a point, because you just like, and no matter what he says, you hate him. Like, you know, as they say, a blind Ray finds a beer. So.
He's also the one that goes on. He goes on and celebrates injuries. He like dances on people's grave when a guy gets hurt. It's like, yes, Puka got hurt. I told you not to draft Puka. He's terrible. Like he does those things.
Hey, I will tell you right now, one thing he was 100% right on. He pounded the table on Tyler Warren. He pounded the table on him.
Oh yeah, and a Puka.
Tyler Warren.
Hey, I'm just saying, a blind Ray finds a beer. So I'm just saying.
Well, Ray, here's the thing. He talked up 25 rookies. So yes, before of him hit, he's right. I mean,
dude, I know. I'm just saying.
That's a nice call. I mean,
so it's just like he
I mean, if you talk up 30 guys, you're gonna have a hit rate of at least. You know,
Mike. No,
I would much rather just have drafted Jonathan Taylor and Javonte Williams and Tucker Kraft and like guys that were actually good the whole year.
I'll trust the guy that more doesn't call out people to be good, but like doesn't have the rankings that like that guy had, where he's like this guy above Jonathan Taylor and stuff like that. It's more about the bad for me. Like if you miss the bad, then that's fine. But
I'm not a big fader. I don't fade a lot of guys. I'll give you, because I don't want to miss out on guys. Everyone is worth it at a certain cost.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
And like he's saying, don't draft these guys. Like, dude, what? Don't draft A-Chain?
Yeah, you're an idiot. Everyone said there was a lot of people that said don't draft.
No, you're contradicting yourself.
He's their whole offense.
What do you got?
I'm saying, I should say you. That would be me. I don't think that way to a point, because I don't, like I told you, I don't like drafting injury-prone players. They fuck you. J.K. Dobbins literally proved it today. Like, I drafted him, but that's why
Dobbins was a good draft pick, dude. He was a good draft pick this year. I don't care if you don't have him in the playoffs.
Rob, I get that, but I'm saying there was a reason, because I understand in the league we're in that I have him in. That's the only league I have him in, but that's a deep league. I get that. But nonetheless, there's a reason.
How are rookies carrying fantasy this year, and it's not close? There's been like Igbuka, and that's it. Who else?
No, Mike, I'm not saying that, though. I'm just saying that.
Tyler Warren's been fine, but does he go off for 20 every week? No, he gets like 12 points a week. He's not like destroys.
No. Well, that guy was saying to draft him, like, don't draft Kittle, Bowers, or those guys. Wait a bit and then get Warren.
Kittle's been fucking awesome, minus being injured. Like, what? What are we talking about?
A couple stinkers, but it's also George Kittle. Let's move on. Michael, do I start Quentin Johnson? Hey, Quentin Johnson or Michael Wilson? Quentin Johnson or Michael Wilson?
Give me QJ. And then
Fantasy
Rob's
football has a lot of luck. Chucky D.
Might as well make him move on. Don't know.
You know my answer. Michael Wilson, baby.
Anyone that talks about like though with injury with their rankings, like I immediately throw them out. I won't listen to that.
This is confusing, Michael. I got offered. I gave up Harvey, so I gave up JMO and Harvey. Sorry, I got offered JMO and Adunze. I gave up Harvey and Michael Pittman. I don't like that just because of giving up Harvey at this point.
Oh, it says Adunze both.
No,
ways.
don't give up Harvey.
Yeah, he said, but below I said he gave up Harvey, so it was he gave up Harvey and Michael Pittman.
Yeah, you fucked up. Corey Trevor, you
I
fucked up.
drafted Bucky, so I suck. Yeah, that's how it goes.
I got offered Adunze and JMO for Harvey. Yeah, Adunze and JMO for Harvey and Pittman.
No,
if you need wide receivers, maybe, but I don't. I mean, I don't want to do that. You could get more. That's
hey, Rob, real quick in the chat, Chucky D says that basically football is all luck. Injuries dictate everything. It's like
they do for home league stuff for sure. If you're not playing best ball, if you get fucked by the injury bug, it happens.
But no, but it doesn't because Mike. That's why I don't. I try not to draft injury-prone players like Debo Samuel. I didn't draft.
You have the magic 8-ball, Ray.
No, but here's the what you're not on. What this
I get what you mean.
Yes, it does. But you know what you can also do? You can also stack your bench with high upside stashes and not predict injuries, but be on the other side of it. And it's a skill game, but it's 33, 33, 33. 33% luck, 33% skill, 33% draft. So like you're in season managing, 33% trading, 33% draft, 33% luck. There's a third of it's luck, yes. But like I don't know, man. I got a 12-year track record that says it's not. If it's luck, I'm the luckiest man in the world. I also put in more time than anyone, so that's part of it too. And that's the 33%, right? How much are you willing to put in your leagues?
I will say too, it's one thing like you can track your record and all this, but if you're playing with a bunch of jamokes, then I don't care about your record. I care about your record when I'm playing with you.
I'm fine with it. I all my leagues are $250 or $500. So like if I'm playing with jamokes,
doesn't matter.
I like it.
I was in a jamoke league for $500. I came in and won it, and then it disbanded because people like didn't set lineups. Like it would look like I don't care what the money line is, right? Like it depends on the personnel.
But Mike, I mean, honestly, I'm in the camp where it's a third of breakdown of your draft. What you do during the season of free agent wire and waiver wire and trade, and then luck.
Sure. Yeah. No, definitely. I'm not against that.
Oh, here we go for Michael. I want to trade Tyler Warren to a Laporta owner. He has Harvey. So hopefully you have another tight end like Kittle. I would do Tyler Warren for Harvey.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. I would do that.
Harvey could be a top 10 running back if all falls into place.
But I mean, Warren wouldn't be like if that's your tight end one and you got Evan Ingram as your backup. You're obviously not like, I'm doing that. Like clearly that guy has a really good tight end one. Trade him for sure for RJ Harvey. Dude.
David said, would you trade McConkey for Travis Etienne and Sutton? Yeah, I would do this. I would definitely do this. If it was a super shallow league, maybe not, because you want the best player in the trades McConkey. So it's a 10-man league, probably not. 12-man for sure.
Are we? We must be talking about Warren for full PPR because he's been good. Don't get me wrong, but like his highest game's like 15 points that I'm showing.
Yeah, he gets you 12 a week. It's like 5 for 60 every week.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a couple touchdowns. He has like 4 touchdowns.
I'm just thinking in the age of like we grew up with the Antonio Gateses and the fucking
Jimmy Graham,
like
Bronx.
Like people are talking about Warren like he's like a game beater, like a world.
But Mike,
beater.
that's the point, though. Unfortunately,
he's okay, I guess.
But that's the point.
He's a much better real life player than fantasy player.
Oh,
but in general, though, like fantasy is changed.
Like if you're gonna like say Warren for Harvey, like the upside of Harvey is so much more than the upside of Warren. I would say in a heartbeat you have to do that.
But again, we're assuming that this guy would have. Like I said, he has a good. Like I said, he has a Kittle or something, and Warren's his backup. If he's just trading his tight end one, I wouldn't do that.
I would say if you can get 8 points out of your backup, do it.
Cowboys, Bears, or Niners defense this week. I'm gonna take the Bears defense out of it. Cowboys or Niners? Is it Cowboys? Just because it's going against Geno Smith?
Yes, Cowboys for sure.
I'm going Niners because I hate Eberflus. Eberflus.
Matt, definitely he has Tyler Warren and Gatson. Trade Gatson after this week. Hopefully he has a big week for you. He's on a bye next week, so you won't get that much. But trade Gatson if you have Warren. You don't want both these guys. I know you could flex them, but try to get a running back. Try to do a 2-for-1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate you, Josh. Your guys' sports show is easily my favorite, by the way. So glad every time I get a chance to catch a live stream. Appreciate you, Josh. Hopefully you check out the get in the Discord because that is an extension of this show. It's 24/7, baby. Let's see. Cowboys defense is going off this week. Yes. Let's see.
Real quick, kids. Eberflus. Do people like not understand about this guy? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I hate to be like a hater of being a Bears fan. Like, guy's a great guy. You know what? If his daughter had
appreciate you, brother.
I would marry his daughter in a heartbeat because I love him to be my father-in-law because he seems like a great guy. But I don't want him touching my defense with his 10-inch dick. Like get away.
You don't want him touching it with a dick?
Let me get up and I'll give you guys the full tour.
Oh, honey, careful. Your boner.
What do you want me to do? Cut it off?
Between that and ready to run.
Why are you doing it to me, dude? You're killing me, bro.
And wedding.
Michael, that's a good call. He said the only reason I was able to make the playoffs and draft Henderson was because I drafted Javonte Williams. What a nice pairing. That's like a nice little wine and cheese pairing. Is Javonte Williams gets you there? That was a nice little like call. Like because I definitely didn't feel comfortable starting Harvey week 1. I was comfortable starting Hendo. Everyone was because of the reports in the preseason he had, and that was way wrong. But Harvey was a guy you could not draft and start week 1. That was always going to be a problem, right?
Can I give some extra? You know, like can me and Michael, not Mikey here, but can me and Michael have a little conversation? You know, virtually here. Ray did the same thing, but I didn't draft Javonte because we have a 10-man league. Ray just snaked Williams off the waiver wire, so Ray's been riding the Williams bros up until now. Now it's do I bench one of the Williams bros for Hendy?
Yes, I would have benched Javonte for Hendy this week for sure, Ray.
No.
Not against the. I would rather bench Kyron than Javonte.
Unfortunately, as we talked about,
I would have rather bench Kyron than Javonte. The Raiders though. The Raiders are terrible, just as terrible.
Yeah, but Javonte, they could. I don't like that. I don't like the Raiders because anyone could score touchdowns against them.
And at home, they are better. Chris, start Jordan Mason or Gainwell at RB2. He's already starting Warren at RB1.
Gainwell.
Yes, extremely thin at running. He's already starting Warren. You don't want to start two. You don't want to start two Steelers running backs. Yeah, so I think you go Mason and hope he falls in the end zone, right?
Just based on because you'd be starting 2 Steelers running backs, I would go Mason.
Wally, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. How old are you, Wally?
First off, will you tell
what? I know Wally loves Story. He thinks he's a really sexy man. We need Story to have I'm going to have Wally. I'm going to have a Story take a shirtless selfie and send it to you in the Discord because you deserve
Hey, Rob, can you actually give him a proper shout out? Hey, Wally, happy birthday, brother. Like, who the hell? Rob, come on. Happy birthday? Like, what the hell are we talking about? Happy birthday, baby.
Little nip, Ray.
You want some kitty action?
Daniel should not come back for easy. I really hope he doesn't come back for his sake, but who fucking knows? I have T. Higgins. I have T. Higgins and Zay Flowers on my flex. Do you guys like Woody Marks this week against Titans? If so, should I swap out? So I think you could take out Zay Flowers. No, I would take Higgins over Flowers.
You would put Woody Marks over Flowers, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm saying if I was going to choose a wide receiver to take out, I'm taking out Zay Flowers this week just because he hasn't had a touchdown since week 1, and the Browns have a good defense. I think this is a grounded pound.
Hey, you know what, Rob? I'm just trying to help the fans here who have been watching us continuously that you have been a Zay Flowers guy. So
double hands, yeah.
I'm just making sure that I just want to make sure. Like I'm not
this week though. I don't necessarily love that. Maybe I could be wrong. The matchup is rough against Cleveland,
and that's fine.
You can't bench T. Higgins. Last time he had like 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, didn't he? You can't bench him.
Yeah.
I need all 18 people in this chat to understand that you.
You know what the answer is? Let's just start both receivers and not get cute. Because Woody Marks, it could be a Nick Chubb 40-50% snap share game. Let's just start the 2 receivers in full PPR, right?
That's sort of what I was getting at with giving.
I'm going Higgins and Marks myself, but
Give me.
Chucky says, who predicted Brian Thomas Jr. being trash? 0 shares in 35 leagues. I had him at wide receiver 18 for my rankings. That's on record. He was going wide receiver
Hey,
9.
Rob, sorry you didn't necessarily. I mean, I'll give it to you. First round ranking, good job. You did that. But 18, he ain't 18, brother. What the fuck's he at? Like 40, 50?
Oh, but no one had him lower. You know anyone in the industry that had Brian Thomas ranked at wide receiver 20 or lower? No way.
I had him like not
crazy.
like wide receiver like 8.
He was drafted at wide receiver 8, dude. Like Mike.
I got these deep fucking cuts, bro. You want the receipts?
Who? You had him there, or you know someone that did?
I know somebody who did. Multiple.
Who?
I got receipts. I'll give them to you. Don't worry.
What does that mean? Who?
Me. Because we had 0 out of 4. Oops.
Well, 0 out of 4 though. It could be your draft. That doesn't prove. Like I'm saying, I'm on record on YouTube. Like
yes,
multiple times telling story. I hate Brian Thomas.
This is the meaning of I'm raying him. Yes, because exactly. Yeah. I had no chance.
Like I literally, I have the rankings of my preseason. I had Brian Thomas at 18, and stories like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? This isn't a hot take." I was like, I hate Trevor Lawrence.
Rob, admittedly, if I had the opportunity to draft him in the first round, I would never have taken him in the first round. Second round, I probably would have been a sucker for. I'll admit that.
I would say his ADP in all the leagues I did was like 14 overall. I think he would have been wide receiver 8.
The 2 receivers I didn't like this year were Brian Thomas Jr. and Neighbors. And I love Neighbors. I hate Russell Wilson. So
well, unfortunately, you're right about Neighbors just for a different problem.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Neighbors was gonna be fine.
Take the injury out, he would have been fine, but I just didn't like him in his draft spot.
Well, Mike, you're right though. I mean, dude, that upside with fucking Neighbors, Scatterboo, and Dart. They all come back. Yeah, I'll come back now.
I don't know if I.
What do you guys think about
Neighbors with Dart even, but we'll see.
I don't like his PPR. I don't like the PPR scam version of Neighbors, but I like the deep. They actually can get some deep passes. Mr. Free Throw, what do you guys think about this? Cowboys fan here. Gino might have 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. Do you think he's worth a stream? So I have the option as well. I'm starting Mariota in a couple leagues that I need to win in. It's dire.
No,
it's 4 for a passing touchdown. Would you go Gino or would you go Mariota?
I hate Gino.
First off, well, here's the thing. I'm with you though, but here's the thing: is that the Mariota's overseas. All the overseas games suck. It's Miami. And Commanders. So it's either going to be literally a 7-3 game or a 21-28 game, or you're going to be Cowboys and Raiders, who we understand Eberflus. Mm-hmm. Is going to be having that defense. I'll just say this, Mr. Free Throw. Gino is not going to put that numbers up. And if he does, come back and let me eat my words, and I'll send you some money to go get yourself some fucking beers and some goodies.
I was with you, but now I'm looking. He played Washington, the second best matchup, 34 points. He played Jacksonville, the fourth best matchup, 36 points. Now he's playing Dallas, the best matchup. So he also did play Chicago, who was the sixth best matchup, and only have like 12 points. But I don't know.
Chucky,
I mean, he's
Chucky says.
But Mike, real quick,
18 is
Raiders
not
are
trash.
at home. Raiders are at home, so that's the thing to think about.
Yeah. Chucky says wide receiver 18 is not trash. I was calling Brian Thomas Jr. trash in fantasy because he was ranked at wide receiver 8. So if I'm ranking a guy 10 wide receiver spot, that's 2 rounds later. You're never going to get any shares of him. So that's. I wasn't calling him trash.
I don't know what he's trying to say. No, I was calling him trash, but I was just saying it because he was a first round pick. I'm sorry, dude. He was he's a trash pick for a first round pick. He sucks.
And I would never rank him wide receiver 28 because he has really good ability. You know, that's what the counselor would do. I was putting him where I actually ranked him this year, and I had guys like George Pickens ahead of him.
If you drafted,
it has to be relative to the conversation, right? I'd say Pat Williams sucks as a bowl. He's an NBA player. He doesn't suck at basketball.
No, but Mike, no. But I'm talking. This is a fantasy show. We're talking. You drafted Brian Thomas in the first or second round. He's a terrible fucking fantasy pick right now.
Yeah, we're not talking football. We're talking fantasy. I get it.
Right, and he was always going to be a bad pick at that spot, even if he was healthy and Trevor Lawrence was better. Just because there was a lot of good receivers. Mark says Quentin Johnson or Parker Washington this week, full PPR. Let's assume there's no Brian Thomas. Is it QJ or Parker in full PPR? This is a tough one, man.
No, if there's no Brian Thomas, I'm going Parker.
Wow. You agree, Mikey? I mean, he's getting 9 targets a game.
It's a coin flip for me.
I think if it was half PPR, we would go Quentin Johnson because of touchdowns. But like again, full PPR changes it, man. Give me 6 catches for Parker Washington for fucking give me 9.
Yeah, give me Parker.
But hey, real quick, everybody. Here's the thing. I'm saying real quick. It just comes down to if you're really in a gut situation, right, you have the better quarterback on LA. There's just more uncertainty,
more security.
The way that they distribute things there.
Addison or QJ? Is it going to be Addison or against the Bears?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want it to be.
Baden. We were talking up Wan'Dale Robinson. Are we going T Higgins or Wan'Dale?
T Higgins. T Higgins.
Even in full PPR, we still want to go T Higgins.
Dude, Rob, we talked about this last night, man. Like Flacco, because me and Rob were talking when Flacco first came on the couple weeks with the Bengals. Dude, he was going old school like quarterback of just like peppering. Easy enough. Like I know this guy will be open. I'm gonna pepper Jamar Chase. That's what he was doing. He's still peppering him more than T Higgins, but T Higgins, it's slowly.
Higgins gets no double coverage, and he gets the one-on-one in the red zone. He's like the Devontae.
And here's why it's T Higgins. If you remember the last time that these two teams played, Jamar Chase had 23 targets and 16 catches, and they lost the game. So I'm pretty sure one of the Mike Tomlin things this week is we're not letting Jamar Chase beat us. Give me T Higgins, baby. GT with our last super here. We have one more chug to do here, Ray. We had a couple minutes left on the show, so we'll do a chug, answer the last couple of questions. Mikey, if you want to take off, me and Ray can take it from here. Whatever you want to do. I know it's getting late. We've almost done 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm out of here, boys. You guys have a good end of the show.
Love you, brother.
Thank you, Mikey. You're the man. Appreciate you. Everyone, give Mikey a round of applause. What a well-spoken, what a handsome, great individual. We love him. We love him. Thank you, Mikey.
Brother Mike.
Take it easy.
We'll see you soon, buddy. Oh, whoops, I took you off. Here we go. We're back. We owe a chug. Let's see where we're at.
Rob, I'm just saying. I'm thinking 2 more beers. Like,
well, I'll make another goal. We'll see if we can meet it. I'll give it a 30-minute time limit. If we can meet it in 30 minutes, we will. We'll do it.
Do you morning show at all?
No, we have a overseas game. 8:30 in the morning. I got to watch that. So I got to put my money where my mouth is. I watch every
really
game,
needs to log into that Mariota versus Tua.
Hey, man, I got a lot of fantasy. I don't have a lot of players starting, but I'm gonna have some guys. I got to check that out tonight. But
I'm raying you. I know.
I know.
I'm just unfortunate.
Who do y'all?
I'm just laying everyone to how dumpy that game probably will be.
It's gonna be dumpy. The over/under is 47.5 though, which is pretty high. Who do you guys have ranked higher rest of the season? Yeah.
Oh
That's why I'm starting Mariota. I saw that. Who do you have ranked rest of season higher, Judkins or Harvey?
Full PPR, Harvey, standard, and half Judkins.
Yeah, I just had to see it. Right now, I have to see it from Harvey. Harvey has a higher ceiling for sure. Like, for sure. Just
well, yeah, no, I mean, Mark, if we're just talking like right now, Mark, I'm assuming you're asking this question because you have Judkins starting normally. Now you have Harvey on your bench, who now is a huge piece. I mean, again, I could just be making this up, but if that's the case, trade Harvey right now and get a position that, like, if you need a receiver or whatever, tight end, something like. Am I wrong, Rob? I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that's what why he's asking that, but that would make sense. Maybe in my head, why he's asking that. If that's what's happening with that, then do that, dude. Like, get rid of Harvey because he's gonna be an all-time high trade value right
now. Drop Ridley or Monungai for a defense.
Ridley.
Who should I drop? It's definitely Ridley, and he has Swift. So,
yeah, Ridley, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. For defense, should I grab Pitt, Chargers, Buffalo, or Miami? I'm not going Miami. I mean, I know the matchups looks good, but
man,
what do you think?
I might go Buffalo.
Sorry, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was doing something. Yeah, Buffalo because the weather, man, or the Chargers. I don't mind the Chargers against the. They're against the Jaguars.
Yeah,
So give me the. I'm gonna go Chargers. Give me Chargers.
Yeah,
give me
I was
Chargers.
say at Jacksonville, I'd probably go extra.
Seems like a trap game, though. It seems like a trap game.
But dude,
for sure.
Like you and I both know, it's just like Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. We know they're not it, dude. Like it's like, you know what it is? It's like they have the inner workings, but they just don't have the Ray mojo added into it. You know, they don't have the Ray's cream coming to the top, baby.
Mark, I sent you something in the Discord on our chat. Check it out. You're gonna like it. Let's see. We got QJ did have 10 targets last game from Mark. Yeah, man. QJ he's back. He's back, but I still like, man, I want to start Michael Wilson over QJ. I know it sounds fucking crazy, dude. It sounds crazy, Ray. How crazy does it sound?
Pretty crazy, man.
I want to talk to Samson. Climb her to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram.
Titan, yes. Drop Ridley for the Chargers. I endorse that one for sure. Rome, flex Chris Rodriguez tomorrow. What are your other options, brother? I wouldn't just flex him.
Again, Rome, and please join the fucking Patreon, the Discord, dude. Like, I mean, we're fine with answering your question, but it'd be so much easier for us to just answer it in the Discord.
And get in the community. The community is the shit.
Yeah,
it's
so
the
great,
shit. Got Big Ray in here. Ray, you were right. I have both, but able to start both. Just wanted for trade value.
So, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, right now, whatever position of need you have, I would trade RJ Harvey if you have Judkins, because that means you have another running back who's better than Judkins as your running back one. Harvey's at all-time value. Or if again, I'm with Rob to a point to where, like, we really don't know. It's still the same thing with Hendy. Like, we didn't know, and we still don't know, because, like, that's the difference, too, is that both the coaches of Sean Payton and Vrabel are a lot alike. They're old schoolish, so they don't trust the rookies as much. So that's where, like, I love Harvey going forward because I have him, and I just, like, when he's had opportunity and he's killed it. But Rob's not wrong to where these guys, especially Sean Payton and Vrabel, like being those older school coaches, may not trust those rookies as much. So that's what I'm just getting at, that I would trade Harvey to get that all-time high value right now to get a good positional player that you need.
100%. Everyone in here that's been watching for a while, you got to get in the community. Like, you have to get in. This show is going to take off by next year. I'm telling you, there's gonna be 100 people in every one of these live streams. So it's a way to get in first, right? Get in first, ground floor, and all the questions, the comedy, the respect level, like everyone in the community is awesome. I shout out to everyone, and Mark especially, #1 fan. Z-Mac, Knicks or pick up Purdy in a 2-quarterback league. We'd have to drop Debo with all the injuries I have right now. Just roll with Knicks.
Yeah.
Don't drop Debo.
Yeah. As much as I said that I think Washington is a black hole, he's the only one that would be a non-black hole fantasy player because he can do many different things for them.
Swift, Vidal, ETN, or Marks. Pick 2. Let's assume this is PPR. Vidal for sure. He's in there. And then I might go. Would you go both guys in that game, Vidal and ETN, or would you go Vidal and Marks? Marks has the Titans. It's half PPR. That makes me off Marks, dude. Swift?
I might go Swift and Vidal, man. Especially how well, because here's the thing, dude. Like, I don't know how well everybody watches it, because, like, again, me and Rob are Bears fans. Rob likes the Bears but he does so much fantasy. He doesn't like watching them as fine as I do, just because I'm just a diehard fan. That O-line of the Bears has been turning up, and unfortunately, like we were talking about, I was just going off of what beat writers are saying, but it looks like Swift is ready to go. Like, he's going to be the guy, at least for sure, inside the 20s. So I would go Swift. I would go Vidal. For sure Vidal and Swift. For sure Vidal, and I would go Swift.
Yeah, Adunze or Devontae Adams. We're going Devontae Adams. He's like a top 10 receiver in fantasy right now.
Not a question. I would love it
one.
To be Lindsay, but it
ain't. Purdy or McCarthy? I really like McCarthy this week. I don't know. I can't go McCarthy, but I really like him this week.
At Arizona, dude. No, I guess here's the thing, but to your point, at home against the Bears. So But
yeah, you know what? I'm going to go McCarthy. Fuck it. I'm giving McCarthy.
But I will say this. They're both in division games. One is on the road against the other. Like McCarthy's at home, Purdy's on the road. Arizona sucks though. Their defense isn't half bad. Like they're not terrible, at least compared to the Bears, because the Bears are just decimated in the secondary. But I will say this, that the Bears, their offense is humming, and their offense wasn't humming in that first game. I'm still going to go Purdy just because honestly, Rob, it's because they're healthy with the offensive positions. Like they're all
Pierce not coming back.
Right. Everybody's back now.
Green Bay, Tennessee, or Chargers. This is easy. Green Bay.
Chargers.
Easy Green Bay. Over Green Bay. You're worried about Jameis?
Yeah, to be honest.
Really?
I mean, I get Rob. It really just depends how. I'll put it this way: it just depends how your defense scores. Because, like, dude, I'm in some leagues that like some defenses will the same defense will get 20 points, and then in another league gets 10. So I'm with you though, because Green Bay is the elite defense by a mile between the two. So I'm sorry, I'll switch it. I will go Green Bay, but those aren't bad. Those aren't bad options, all three of them, because Tennessee is playing Houston. So, but yeah.
I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
You used to fuck me in prison, huh?
No. Titans down in a dynasty league. We keeping Harvey or Marks. This is definitely Harvey, bro. Marks uncertainty. They don't view him as an every down back. They've said it. So, all right, we're winding down here, boys. I don't know if I can do another chug. I mean, I maybe could, but
I had one poured here. The fuck?
Well, you could drink it. Call me crazy. Joshua Palmer is back. Palmer over Ertz. I gotta see it, Mouth. I gotta see it first. How they're gonna deploy him. What do you think? Give me Zach Ertz as the security blanket in that game, right?
Oh yeah.
I like Josh Palmer's out. Like if they do you think there's a chance they just keep Keon Coleman inactive the rest of the season, or is this just a one game kind of get your head in the game? You know?
Nope. I think that he's on his way out, man.
It's a that's this. Hardman or Palmer rest of the season? It's Palmer, right?
Mm-hmm. We're talking about
Hardman's just a gadget.
We're talking about McCall Hardman. That guy
he's the biggest now.
That's the biggest bum I've ever fucking heard in my life. The dude's only in the league because he can run fast. Fuck him.
Game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl, though. Game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I don't care. What the fuck's he done for me lately? Nothing.
No. All right, we'll stick around for a couple more minutes. If a couple more people, there's only 20 people in here. If a couple more people join and get some questions rolling, a couple supers, we'll stick around for a half hour. I'm solo tonight. My wife is in Indiana, so my dogs they're so awesome. I have a puppies. I've had her for 3 weeks now, but they're behaving. But
you're gonna array me and everybody else because of your excuse. What you just said. You just said your wife's out of town and you have dogs.
Well, the wife thing doesn't matter. I don't care if she's out of town. She's not here to let them out. And also, Ray, we're almost approaching 3 hours. So if that's a short stream, then
I'm just salty with you because I'm about to buy a $50 fucking super chat here on my phone.
No, don't you dare do that, Ray.
I'm about to do to make you chug a beer.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not a good use of your funds because you can also Venmo me and I'll get all of it. If you want to Venmo me $50. Do that because then the YouTube doesn't get any of it.
I'll Venmo you $20 right now. You chug a beer, you bitch.
Here we go. Connor bought us 10 minutes. He bought us 10 minutes. Connor's the man.
Love
and
you,
we're only 3 away from a chug, and I will do one more chug. We'll see how it goes. Best bets of the weekend, both you top of your head. Well, you know what, Connor? I have all this queued up for you guys. Connor, you're in the Discord, right? I'm pretty sure Connor's in the Discord. So you get access to these. I think you get access to or I don't know if you're in the elite Discord, like the chat, but here's mine. We'll go through them again here. Man, I really love the Mooney. I know you guys said you didn't like the Mooney play. Now, obviously that's gone up to 34 or 35 yards now. 27.5 for Mooney, bro. Like where he had 1,000 yards receiving last year, Ray. 1,000 yards, bro. Think about that.
Yeah, I think about it a lot. He sucks.
Oh, but he needs 28 yards. That's not much at home.
Really?
You hate that play, huh?
I don't want to say hate it. It's just because I'm a Bears fan. And it's just I have a heart with him that he didn't let me down.
Ray? Let me know. Give me just rank them. Go through and rank your least, your favorites to least. Start with your least favorite plays, or actually start with your favorite play. Favorite down to least favorite play out of the 6. There's 6 here. Darnold, rushing, Mooney,
Jefferson's
Worthy. Okay, Jefferson's your favorite. What's your second?
I
favorite?
know it's funny because you would say like, "Holy shit, Ray, Sam Darnold 3.5 yards."
That's a random one though.
I know, but I'm just saying because the Bears defense.
Before you get to your second one, I think my favorite play value-wise is Sam Darnold 15+ rushing yards at almost 8-1 odds. Throw $10 on that and win $80. Like, dude, I think that's like a fucking 30% hit right there. At least 25%. Sam Darnold has had games with 40 yards rushing. This year, he has a couple games at 25. He just doesn't rush this year because he hasn't had to. They're up 28-0 every game in the first quarter. Not this game.
Hey, real quick, you know why I'm not so happy about your Darnell Mooney pick? I mean, do you want me to tell you why, or you not want me to tell you why?
Because Drake London.
No. He's gotten over 27 yards twice.
Oh, that's why it's such a low number. I'm just saying the number should never be that low for he plays 90% of the snaps. 90% of the snaps, Ray.
Yeah, well, I know I'm all
keep on your ranking. Keep on your ranking. Your favorite's Justin Jefferson. That's your number 1. What's your number 2?
I would say I think the Derrick Henry. Oh, not Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's not a bad one though, because Derrick Henry, like I said, I think that with that game they're gonna have to. I think they're just gonna want to slow that game down. So I think that he could have because dude 68.5 for Derrick Henry is like 69 yards. It's a mediocre game at best to say for him. So that's also one of them I like.
Ray, we just got raid. Now we have this is an automatic chug from Mark, $20 banger. And now we're 1 away from a second chug. So, Mark, don't worry, Ray. I got you. One more chug, boys. Love the channel, Rob. Everyone here, if you get in the Discord, please join the Patreon and get access to Discord, where this fantasy talk goes on all day and night. Rob is the GOAT. I will say Ray is the GOAT. Mikey's awesome. Story, I'm going to put him GOAT conversation for Story. All the guests are awesome. And the community is what makes me, in general, I know it's going to be a long haul before I can actually afford to pay the rent with this channel. Maybe next year, hopefully. Either way, I'm not quitting because I'm almost there, and I will go into my savings. I'll go into my IRA. I don't give a fuck. I told my wife, I have to keep
IRA,
this up.
you mean?
We're doing 24 hours a week. We're almost 24 hours a week on these live streams, dude. And we're not stopping in the winter. It might be only 5 shows a week, which is funny. I'm still saying 5 shows a week when NFL is not even doing anything. It'll be one NFL show. We'll do NFL time machine. Kind of we talk about historical shit. We'll still look at the NFL draft. NFL draft month, we'll do 5 shows a week for that. And we have a lot of movie stuff, Joe Rogan style stuff, basketball content. We got all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get back. We're going to chug this beer, and I'll get back to the bets after that. My dogs will have to wait. I know I'm going to take this off. Sorry. It's a lot of work here, right? It's a lot of work. You ready?
Yeah, real quick. Just this quickest thing I can say. Do you know Carmen and Yurko on ESPN 1000?
Yeah, of course.
No, of them at least. So Yurko,
I know. I used to listen to him.
Yeah, so Yurko used to play football. Dude, I didn't know this when he was playing for the Packers. Or no, the Browns. It was the Packers because it was a playoff game. When he was playing for the Packers, I think it was like 93 or 4. When he was playing DT, in the rotation for defensive tackle for the Packers, dude, in a playoff game, they held Barry Sanders for negative rushing yards. How fucking crazy!
That's insane. Barry Sanders, dude.
I
was just giving an exhale because we have 2 chugs, and I'm adding one more goal. I can't go more than 3 hours and 40 minutes. 3:40 is the longest we can do. It's 40 minutes left. And Mr. Free Throw has another question here, so we'll get to his in a second.
Saying, dude, did you know that? Did you even know that Barry Sanders was held like that?
No. He was a guy that he was like almost the original Tiny Dancer, but it was in a good way. Like he did have a lot of those negative rushing yards because his offensive line was trash. But he was the one guy I could see doing that where like Eric Dickerson would never have a game like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like ever. But that also shows how good Barry Sanders was because he was a dancer that had a bad offensive line and was the second leading rusher at one point in the NFL. GT, we're going streaking. Again, old school, one of our favorite movies. We love old school. And here we go. I got to play this clip here since we're going to start.
You know what? Give me that thing. I'll do one. We gonna do one. We gonna do one. That's a talented man. That's what I'm talking. Do it up again. So good. Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
Good. All right. You ready? Here we go. Oh, we got to wait 2 minutes for the next one. Holy shit. Whew. All right. We're going to do another one. I'm a man of my word. Mr. Free Throw here. Thank you, dude, for that. Somehow that didn't count for the thing, but we're going to count this 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5. It doesn't count, but I'm counting it. When there's a $20 one that stays up for a while.
He's going to
regardless. Josh Palmer or Calvin Austin? We're going Calvin Austin here. I don't trust Palmer coming back from an injury. Do you?
No. I do have to go lead the job. So, like, real quick, my bathroom.
Yeah, I'll answer the question. And Calvin Austin is starting. Yeah, I think this is a good game for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, obviously, it's been terrible, but he's playing 75% of the snaps. And they got to figure out something right now because throwing a tight end, Darnell Washington, and those guys, and DK Metcalf's getting doubled, almost triple covered. So give me Calvin Austin on that one. We'll get back to the rest of the bets here in a second. LaShawn McCoy was the only back that ever moved like Barry Sanders. Yeah, LaShawn McCoy was a dancer too. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like with Kenneth Walker, it's a bad thing because he is more of a power back. He needs to hit the fucking hole. But LaShawn McCoy, man, what a career. And I made a lot of money off LaShawn McCoy in fantasy. I've been playing fantasy that long. What a guy. Niners are a good stash next couple of weeks. Dude, I don't like the Niners defense is decimated right now, Sven. Decimated. I don't like stashing them because I don't think they have the talent. I like Robert Saleh, the defensive coordinator. I like him. They have some good schemes, but not an easy schedule either. So Ravens or Niners? Ravens defense, fan all day. Mouth, Palmer or Trey Tucker? Palmer or Sean Tucker? Not Palmer. You play half PPR, Mouth. So I would go Sean Tucker. He's getting 50% of the snaps there. It looks like a weather game. So is it half point per first down? Is that just receiving first down? If it's rushing first down, give me Sean Tucker there. Whoops, I went way up on that fucking chat. Let's see where we're at here. Sorry about that. I've chugged like 6 beers. Upset of the week. You know what? Give me the Titans, dude. I've done this a couple times. Eventually it's going to hit. Nick, give me the Titans over the Texans and the backup quarterback. I'll give you another upset here. I think the Panthers could beat the Falcons. That's not that much of an upset. Let's see. I think the Bengals could beat the Steelers 5.5. That might be the play. Jaguars at home -3. I'm not just naming all the underdogs, but I'll give you my actual answer here. I think that's the play there. I'm gonna say Bengals over Steelers -5.5. You're getting 2-1 odds there. That's the play. If you want to go really, really, really hot, it's Titans over Texans. They're getting 6.5 points. I like them winning straight up. I think they have a decent shot there out of the bye there. Emmanuel, I got offered a trade where I get Myers and Vidal and Love and give up Bucky, Worthy, and DeMarcado. So Jacoby Myers, Vidal, and Love, and you give up Bucky. Where I want the second half. Don't do that. I want Bucky, Worthy, and DeMarcado, dude.
All day.
Because Vidal is also like an expiring asset. So
plus Bucky at this point, you're buying low on him, and at this point, he can very well be a home run hitter to get you into the playoffs, or if you're already in the playoffs, to championship level.
James Bond, if you're trying to sell players on a buy, the best strategy is you have to target teams that are locked in the playoffs. They'll value the guys way more then if you can't trade a player on a buy to a team that's 500 because they're going to say like that doesn't help me now. You're going to get way less than what you get if you trade a team. Have a team that's 9-1. I will give you almost full price on the dollar because I don't give a fuck about that week. Also, my team's so stacked, it probably won't affect.
Why don't you tell them how about if 2 teams that were 9-1, how we would do trades on that? Oh, that'd be us. Oops.
That's us. That's us. I gotta look this up for Mouth. He's asking about Josh Palmer's yards. Let's break this down. I think
kiss his mouth. Fucking love your mouth, Sal.
Kisses.
Mouth, love kisses. Kisses.
Play it again.
Don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
Mouth, we have 26.5 receiving yards for Josh Palmer. Shakir's at 48.5. Dawson Knox is at 24.5. So that's the breakdown there of what DraftKings has, at least for Shakir. Looks nice. I do like that one.
Dude, by the way, dude, in my high school league with Mikey, like I can name most of the people pretty much everybody. I was able to pick up Dallas Goedert, Shakir, Charbonnet, and most importantly, Javonte Williams early on. Like,
hold on. We got a Patreon alert. Adam became a semi-pro. Appreciate you, man. You get access to my early bets. That's money, bro. Congratulations. He gave me a little tip on there too. So
wait, whoa, real quick. He gave you the tip, like
just a tip. We're gonna have to save. I will. So typically, I'll give you a free. I can go to the graphic here. Any $10, any pro or higher, I do a beer chug for. And usually I'll just do it anyway. But like we've already chugged too many. So too many. I said too many. That's actually right. Now I'm questioning what I'm saying. Tomorrow night, me and Story will do a chug for you for joining, Adam. Thank you, by the way. I will send you a link right after the show, Adam. I'll send you an email. Let me make sure that email is what is the right one. I'll send you a link to the Discord, and I'll get you in the private Discord as well, which has the early access to my bets. Appreciate you, Mr. Free Throw. Remember Trent Richardson? Was he not on the cover of Madden? What a bum.
No. Okay. He was not on.
Dude would dance with a giant hole. Yeah, he was a huge guy that danced. He was the worst.
He was not on the cover of Madden. Check yourself.
Okay. You know who that was? Peyton Hillis. The white fucking hero.
Yeah, white hero. Yeah, the white hope, baby. Woo!
Hey, dude. Now, Rip. Who's the old owner of the Colts? Jim Irsay. Rip Jim Irsay. Remember how he traded a first rounder after Trent Richardson's rookie year, and he said Super Bowl. He was bragging about that was a Jerry Jones move. What a bad trade. You, dude.
You know that is. Though, like I said, dude. For you especially, because I know, like, not just when I say you, I'm not just like I'm included in this as well. That was a terrible trade for Jim Irsay, but he was the leading force to get the fucking Dan Snyder the fuck out of the league. So
that's true. That's true.
And by the way,
I'm actually going to send Adam the link right now. I'm going to get my bets up again. Now, we owe one more chug. Let's take a couple more minutes here before we do that because I need a breather. And I'm going to play a clip real quick because I love this one.
Yeah.
I gotta do some new clips though, because I've been rolling these ones for a long time.
Hey guys, the management needs everybody to get out because they caught a guy jerking off in here, and they're gonna send in a crew to wipe down the loads. Go ahead.
Are you kidding yourself? You didn't come to the master of clips, and you're just like, I'm out of clips. I don't know what to do, Ray. And it's like,
no, I have a lot. I need to change them out. You know what I'm saying?
So you know,
I only have like 50 on here. I'm gonna put this up here just because I love this. I love this fucking visual. All right. So we were on. Your favorite bet was Justin Jefferson. Your second favorite was Derrick Henry. Am I correct?
Yeah, and you know what? You asked me also my worst one was, to be honest. It was Stafford. I didn't say it, but it is Stafford. And because I'm with you, dude, the touchdowns have been unreal. But when you like look at his passing yards, it's like it's 0 to 100 on that. You know, he can get 150 passing yards and 4 touchdowns.
That is
So
very true. Yes.
Oh, it's under?
Very true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it's under. It's under. Oh, of course. I don't do
Yeah.
unders, but that was too high. So do you like that one now? Is that your third favorite?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
under to
So
be.
you have Jefferson number 1, Henry number 2 favorite, Matt Stafford number 3. What is your fourth favorite?
Probably Xavier Worthy, just because, like I said, like at this point, I know Rice is back and that's been hurting him a lot, but at the same time, if you guys don't know, look up Andy Reid, especially with the Chiefs outside of the bye. They're money. When I say money, like Rob's money, but better. It's like Rob's money, but better. But when I'm being serious, like if you don't know, like Andy Reid with the Chiefs out of the bye is literally like I don't think they're undefeated, but they're damn near close. They might.
Yeah.
He's been with the team for a very long time, and they might have only lost like 2 to 3 games out of the bye, if that, like 1 or 2. I don't know exactly, but I know that he's money out of that, and like that's not that big of a number. Like for you got him at 38 and a half. Like it takes one bomb and that's over. Whoop, Rob's money's cha-chinged.
So we agree. You would say that Sam Darnold's your second least favorite, and then your least favorite is Darnell Mooney, correct?
I was still saying Mooney, dude, because I looked at the numbers,
Yeah,
man.
Mooney's your least favorite. Yeah.
Mooney.
What do you think about the Sam Darnold 15 plus rushing yards at 8 to 1 odds, essentially?
I loved your 3.5.
Well, the thing is, you could put $10 on 8 to 1, bro. Like, or I put 25 on it just because I feel like that's great. There is one that I didn't mention that I didn't put in here, but this one I think is really spicy. It is. I gotta take a pic. I gotta look at my pictures, but it is Tajay Spears and Tony Pollard to have 100 plus rushing yards combined. What do you think about that one?
Do you just want me to just be, you know?
Oh, it's plus 380. It's plus 380 is why I like it.
So do you want me to just put my finger down my throat to give you the results right away, or do you just want me to, go get some bad shellfish or something and show you results later?
So you don't like it?
Not necessarily that
plus
one.
345, plus 340. It's 3.5 to 1 odds that either of them combine rushing yards from those two running backs. I think it's gonna be a closer game than most people think. All it takes is like a 50-yard scamper from Tajay Spears. That's a dub, dude. Plus 345 for Spears and Pollard to have 100 plus rushing yards combined. I don't know. Kappa sent me that one, and I threw $30 on it.
I'll just put it this way: is that I'm not saying it's a dumb. When my reaction is not saying it's just super. That's dumb. Now that's dumb.
That's just dumb, bro.
No, but I just don't believe them, man. Like they're dumps, dude. They're in Dumpsville, man. Like
I know. What I love is that it's both of them combined. So if they somehow keep this game close, they're going to run the ball.
Admittedly, I will give you that. Like,
what would you set the odds on that? What would you set the odds? Because it's plus 345. You think it should be plus 500? Do you think the odds are fair? I think it should be plus. I think it should be 2 to 1. I think it should be plus 200 for that. No,
I think probably just even now plus 400.
Well, then we wouldn't hammer that.
No, because me.
Mark is filling in for Jamie right now, filling in for Blake. 22-4 after the bye for Andy Reid. That's nuts.
Thank you, Mark. So there you go, boys. That's Mark. We're just hammered down Ray's fucking. Now, by the way, that's just overall. I meant the Chiefs. Honestly, I don't know if he's lost.
It's probably like 12-1 for that one.
I think he probably has, but again, it's 1 or 2 losses, and that's just either way. 22-4 out of the fucking bye. I don't give a shit what team. That's just crazily good.
We have Jonathan says Josh Allen rushing for more than what's up.
I think you and I together equally will put him on. We'll just put whatever dollar amount you want. Honestly, in reason for me. When I say reason, I'll go up to 100. We should do money line Chiefs this week. for the chat. I'll do it.
Oh,
with
I already
you.
have it. But I paired it with no. I will never do a. They're like minus 200.
Okay,
I won't ever do that.
I was
It's
literally.
$50.
I'm like, you just said you don't just do money.
No, I did Ravens. I did Ravens and Chiefs money line together is minus 110 or minus 118 or whatever. So I put $100 on that.
No, right. But
Yeah.
I'm still sticking to what I just said. Will you? I will put $100.
Mark says 8-3, 8-3 with the Chiefs. That's actually not that great. Right, I don't like the value. You're going to do $100 on the Chiefs money line to win $50. That seems crazy to me. I won't ever. That's not how you make money in betting. I won't do that. It's the NFL. I won't do it. Put $100 on all my bets and you'll make some money. Jonathan, Josh Allen rushing more than 60 yards tomorrow. Windy game, cold, feels like an Allen scramble game. I will say this: his numbers at like 33, so you're gonna get like plus 280 or plus 300 on that bet. I don't know.
I'm just saying play more than 60s. I mean, as much as it seems like I'm saying 60 is a high number, guys. Like that's a high number for and as much as Josh Allen is one of the elite rushing quarterbacks in the NFL. That even in the snow, that's still a high number. Like honestly, that's just risky.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
not gonna say it's a dumb. I'm not saying it's a dumb. Like if you're gonna put some shekels onto it, it's not so bad. But like I don't. It's just I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like hammer
So
that.
I'll put it this way: Josh Allen 60 plus rushing yards is plus 324. That's a little over 3-1 odds. I literally told you Sam Darnold 15 plus rushing yards is 8-1 odds.
Yeah,
like,
I'll take Sam Darnold.
That is so much better. That's one rush. Rush and two times the over 2.5 times the odds better. But I don't mind it. I think his rushing total is probably the play to go, right? It's 33. So he have 40 plus is plus 128, 30 plus is minus 204. So it's like 33, like I said.
What's Josh Allen 60 plus?
It's plus 324. That's just not good enough odds for me.
Right.
I think that's obviously more likely to hit than Sam Darnold. I don't even know how much more likely it is because Sam Darnold, that pass rush in with the Rams is good. And Sam Darnold, this is going to be a close game. Harvey and Hunt under 93.5 total yards. Is that combined? Because I got to get the odds on that one.
GT 12, bro. Like,
Adam, I sent you an email, bro. I just sent you an email for the Discord link. So you'll get in there, and I'll send you a DM on there, and I'll get you. You'll be in the private chat as well. But you're in the general Discord, which has all the channels. You'll see it, bro. Welcome, dude. You're not going to regret it. It's awesome. Anyone that's in here is not in the Discord. Anyone in here that is in there will tell you that you need to make the decision because the community is awesome. You're getting elite betting stuff. You're just getting a lot of good stuff. I'm going to put this last bet up one more time just because I really love this one. These odds are just next fucking level. First off, I'm going to put this up here too. This one, dude, 2 touchdowns each. Bijan, Derrick Henry, and Jalen Hurts. Whoops, Henry isn't. I got to put this comment off here. My bad. What do you think about that, Ray? You like this one, right? You gonna tail this one?
Well, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, man. Like, I'm gonna put some money on just for the hell of it because, like, I know it's. I mean, obviously,
put $1 on it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, everybody, like, looks at it, multi touchdowns. Yeah, of course, that's a long shot. But look at the bottom, $10 for almost $2,400. Why the fuck not?
I don't even know. Is that even boosted? I don't even think that's boosted, bro.
Oh, it's not boosted. No, from what I can see, that's not boosted.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody like that loves Starbucks and shit. Like, bro, and gals, fuck it. Don't go to Starbucks for one day, and you just put in that lottery ticket of $10 for $2,400. You win that, you got $2,400 worth of Starbucks and everything else coming your way.
Well, if you like Starbucks, I'm not going to tell you not to do that, but if you play scratch offs, just do this instead of scratch offs because that is a scam.
You don't even want me.
Starbucks is a scam too. Saquon and Gibbs over 132 rushing yards. That's probably even odds bets. I know Gibbs is at 62. I like that one. GT. That's a good one right there.
Yeah, that's better than the last one you asked.
Judkins or Rashad White tomorrow. This is Judkins. I don't care if it's full PPR. Rashad White's splitting carries, and I'm not doing that one. What the hell is wrong with him losing to a bum-ass team like Atlanta?
Just real quick, what are you considering splitting carries? 60-40, 50-50?
It was 50-50 last week. It was 50-50 last week.
Okay, or White's getting in between the 20s, and Sean Tucker's getting.
No, they're splitting work, bro. Look at the snap share. I mean, and who's going to get the goal line work? I think it's John Tucker. Let's chug this beer. Ray's not going to be able to talk after this one. I'm going to be right behind him. Here you go.
Talk for yourself.
I ate a lot of food before this. All right, ready? Woo. All right. That's probably the last one. We'll stay on here and answer all your questions, though. Yeah, you know what? Atlanta's the most number one Jekyll and Hyde team, and this year has been a lot more Hyde than Jekyll. But Atlanta at home is good. They haven't been good the last couple weeks. No problem, Adam. I'll see you in there tonight. Jolly Pop, Herbert or Stafford? It's Herbert. It's got to be Herbert against the Jaguars. Jonathan, good point. He's a valued member.
Again,
what up?
Like you just add to like, oh, it's Herbert. Like, I understand Stafford's got a hard matchup, but like, it's not like all nothing. I'm saying like you made it. I know we're trying to get through things, but
why I did it is the rushing upside for Herbert. It's the rushing upside. That's it.
I know. Say that, please.
I really don't like Herbert this week, honestly, but it's the rushing upside, and I'm telling you, I just have a really good feeling that this game is 17-10, 17-14 there in Seattle, or it's in LA, the Seattle game.
That's why I'm rating you, because now you gave the real answer. I'm sorry. That's
now this is a tough one. Goff or Stafford? 6 for a passing touchdown.
I would still go Stafford, just because Stafford's playing more high upside, and the problem is that if everyone hasn't figured out with the Lions, they literally will go 100% with the. When I say 100%, not literally, but they'll go 100 with the passing game, or they'll go 100 with the running game. Sometimes they go 50-50, but that's why the Lions are really good.
I think that people somehow are still disrespecting the Seattle's defense, dude. It is so good. Not only is it opportunistic, they shut you down, they stop the run, and they literally don't allow anything underneath. So you have to beat them over the top. Now, maybe they can. Unfortunately, Puka and Devontae are not over the top receivers. You're right. They're not guys that really streak down the field. Anthony said the Bills always struggle in Miami, similar to Brady's Patriots. I'm not worried. That's very true. The Heat's tough down there, and this year, especially, people overlooking the Dolphins. They have had some nice wins. I am worried about the Bills, though, because have you seen the Bills schedule? I can guarantee you, I know it looks appealing to bet plus 280 or whatever it is for the Bills to win the division. Patriots schedule, cupcake. Bills schedule, fucking gauntlet. So the Bills are going to have to struggle to make the playoffs. The Bills and the Chiefs, they have to actually play some really good ball, which I think they will. I'm not going to count them out. Like, definitely not the Bills, because they have a better record than the Chiefs. It's not looking great. And like, you're going to have the bottom 3 seeds of the AFC could very well likely be Chiefs, Bills, Ravens. Ravens will be the 4 seed because they win their division. What a wacky, and I like all those teams over the top 3. I like them over the Colts. I like them over the Broncos. I like them over the Chargers. It's a weird world we're living in, right?
I would disagree to a point, but I will say this is that again.
Look at the
comment. Hey, real quick, guy, can you see this?
K9 over under 20 dancing yards. Is that total yard? Oh, actually, it's total yards because every yard Kenneth Walker gets is a dancing yard. Even though, again, just to let everyone know, Ray, we do like Kenneth Walker in this channel. It's just a funny joke, and he has a dance.
No, he's not a dumb guy. I mean, millions of guys in fans.
Blurpy just traded Johnston and Ferguson for Ladd. My other tenant is Kittle. We endorsed that one, right?
100%. You know, Ladd's been down originally in the beginning of the year. He's now turning it up, and those other guys are turning down. Well, Johnson's you have Kittle, dude. You got the number one receiver on the team you already had. So
he already had his bye.
Right, correct.
Stafford is literally the best quarterback right now. He is. I'm just telling you, for fantasy, I would still rather have Josh Allen. I would still rather have Lamar Jackson. I would still rather have Patrick Mahomes.
And why?
And I'd probably still want Jalen Hurts.
No, I don't say. And why would you rather have them?
History, man. And he doesn't run.
Rushing.
Yeah, and history. Yeah, thank you.
Well,
you keep on. You're hitting that one.
I'm fantasy rushing. That's why. Stafford has no rushing.
Garcia, this is Patrick Mahomes. We just talked about it. Off a bye. Andy Reid. He's got his full complement of weapons. Worthy should be healthier than he's ever been all year. Kelsey looks fine. And there's no Surtain. There's no Surtain in Denver. Now, the pass rush is elite. I believe you're getting Jonathan Simmons back in this game at left tackle, which would be nice. Like, there's a lot of nice. Just come on, give me Mahomes for an FU game where he might throw 4 touchdown passes.
Well, again, hey, real quick, like this is it. If they lose this game, that means they have to go on
5-5.
A historic runs of runs, like more than Ray's pants run with in his britches. So
after the tacos, after the 35 tacos this week. Yeah,
Thank
Anthony, he did. I'm just saying, dude, again, I'm not a Chiefs fan. I respect Mahomes. I'm not really even a Mahomes guy. I got to respect the guy. I respect Andy Reid. I respect Rasheed Rice, Kelsey, Worthy, Hollywood Brown, like Tyquan Thornton. You got, and the running game is shit. So, like, you have Kareem Hunt as the lead back there. Like, they're not going to be able to run the ball against the Broncos.
Well, Rob,
they're going to have to throw.
Conversation, dude. I'm sorry. Like right now,
yeah,
Mahomes died. I'm saying, like, I hate to say this, but Mahomes died in some horrible accident right now as we speak. He's a Hall of Famer right away. Besides his
all timer, like, not even a Hall of Famer, all timer, Ray.
I'm just saying, Anthony. Like, I don't like. There's just not an argument here, man. Like Mahomes, I don't love Mahomes. I think he's a fucking douchebag, to be honest, but not in a bad way. He's just, when I say as a person, he's just sort of, when you're involved with, Taylor Swift of the world, sort of just, I know Travis is the one who's the main one involved, but Travis and Mahomes sort of,
they've been here.
I don't understand unless you like scissor or something.
Yeah, the scissor me timbers. Judkins or Chase Brown in a Dunze or DK. So full PPR for both. I'm going Chase Brown over Judkins in full PPR.
It sucks.
And then Dunze and DK is tough because DK's matchup on paper is great. He's been awful. Again, I said it the other day. He has 42 yards receiving the last 2 weeks and no touchdowns. That's insane. And he's getting like 12 targets the last 2, like 12 targets total. He's getting like 6 and 7 the last 2 weeks. I want to go DK. I love DK.
I know. Of course you do. I know. Only reason I'm saying no Dunze is because the Bears' offense is going to be humming even better than it is now, and Rome is one of the main reasons that will happen.
Yeah, okay, good call. Let's not get cute and go on Dunze. I think DK probably has a higher ceiling, but I could be wrong on that one too. Wally just turned 25 today. Happy birthday again. You said that earlier. 25.
Happy birthday, Wally.
Ray, what are you, 34?
Yeah, I'll be 35 January 9th, baby.
I'll be 38 in March. I'm getting old. Joe Blacko, running backs, Jacobs, Brees, Judkins, Harvey, Marks, Benson. Who is a good tier up from Pittman? Wide receiver 2 is JMO. So
right now,
you need to trade. What running backs do you have to trade?
Harvey right
before
now,
you even see what happens, trade Harvey and just be like, we have the starting running back there, right?
I mean, Rob, that's the problem. Most trade deadlines are this week, upcoming Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I would say I think Brees Hall and Harvey are the 2 guys that trade because I feel like Judkins is kind of his value is a little neutered right now.
First off,
I would trade Brees and Harvey.
Like a no-brainer that you're keeping to be your number 1 guy, clearly. So I'm saying as an idiot, that's easy.
Yeah, and JMO's gonna be fine for your wide receiver 2 because now you have Laporta out for not for the year, but for the next 4 weeks minimum.
So I would say that, to be honest, Joe, I would like, I'm with Rob to a point. When I say this, I'm with him that I would take those middle guys of Brees, Judkins, and Harvey. Look throughout your league, whoever needs help, and then I just package something or another with that to get a better like wide receiver 2 along the lines of like I mean Devontae Adams is a high end receiver, wide receiver or wide receiver 2, but I don't know.
We have Anthony still in here saying he's talking shit about Mahomes. Like, dude, we're not Mahomes guys, but like, it's not a good take. It's not a good take. That was the worst game of his career. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Mahomes is also like the number 2 quarterback in fantasy this year. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, dude,
hitting Mahomes.
Well, unfortunately, I hate to say it, this is the renaissance of Mahomes right now. Like he's doing everything with nothing. Like, I'm not happy about it because, hey, real quick, Anthony, Mikey, who was on earlier here, if you weren't on, my buddy Mike, me and Rob's buddy Mikey, who was on, he went to KU, which is Kansas University, so he befriended people in Kansas who are diehard Chiefs fans, and I have befriended them, and they're some of my good friends now. I don't hear
we don't like the Chiefs.
No, my point. No, worse, Rob. I don't hear the end of it that we chose Trubisky over Mahomes, not just the fact that they have Mahomes. That's a whole. It's a whole other.
No, we traded up. We traded up for Trubisky. Even worse. Jonathan says DK has Turner shadow coverage, and he gets over the top shading from the safety. So I get that. Although I don't think Turner's a good player. He's the best player in the defense and the secondary. Not a great player. Let's see here. Happy birthday. Whoa. Mark's birthday was the 4th. Mark, you didn't tell me it was your birthday? The fuck, Mark?
Well,
we would have done a dance.
Mark.
You
fucking Ray. Why don't you let us know?
I would have showed you pictures of this beautiful lady, Helen Hunt. I would have got her sent to your house, and you would have turned her away. Look at that beautiful lady.
hey, Mark. I said his dick. He didn't say no. So you might very well.
He says yes, sir. My fiance, who is female, Rob, got me a PS5 because I was asking about. I was saying that he's engaged the other day, and I was like, if it's a dude, I don't know. He didn't tell me like anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So thank you for clarifying, Wally. We're very happy and proud for you. I bet she's a fucking smoke show and a sweetheart. So we are. I'm an Xbox guy, but what did see? Okay, I got offered Gibbs for Rasheed, but I have Mahomes. My running backs are Javonte, Etienne, Judkins, Aaron Jones. I would hold tight there, buddy, because you have good running backs.
As honestly, bro, is super enticing. It is that that's why I'm assuming you're asking us because your plums are tingling to get that Rice and Mahomes combo. But dude, do not give up on Gibbs because you do not have an elite running back. You don't have bad running backs, but what Gibbs is the more elite option than the rest of them.
Yeah, elite. You gotta join. Get in the Discord, elite, and we can actually go through your team and look at other teams. Because right here, we can read names all we want. We didn't do the scoring, and currently we've been on 3.5 hours right now, so I can't really. My brain is mush. But link in the description. Go to professionalfanatics.com. Get your ass in the Patreon. I'll get you in the Discord. $2 to get in the Discord.
2 a.m. Come on, Rob. That's
GT. Funny coincidence is when my wife and I can't figure out the name of a white actress. I always just say Helen Hunt. Fucking awesome. That is fucking awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
I agree with that one. What do I got here? Ooh, I'm gonna play this here real quick.
Welcome to the Professional Fanatics live stream. That's one way to kick it off.
These are all Curdy. I have to get more sports memes on here. I had to clear out space for all the random clips I put on here. Sports memes channel. Y'all got to check it out. He has 2 away from 100 subs. It's only been 3 weeks for him. Great channel. Access to all of these memes.
I love that, dude. First off, sports memes, dude, he does such a good job, dude. All those, he's like South Park, man. He keeps up, makes up to the
relevant
fantasy, or football culture, relevance. But I'll just say the one thing I had to pick with that AI chugging, the blonde on the left, bro, she chugged a 64-ounce beer in a half a second. She can't out chug Ray. Come on, Lee.
Brady never got his ass kicked in a Super Bowl. Montana never threw an interception in Super Bowl. Aikman has 3. Just so you know, look at Troy Aikman's numbers real quick, Anthony. They're awful. So if you think Troy Aikman's better than Mahomes, then you don't know football. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick, but Troy Aikman had the best O-line in the league, one of the best O-lines ever. He had Emmitt Smith and Michael Irving and a good defense. His numbers, I know different era. His touchdown to interception ratio is just dog shit. And his rookie year was one of the worst years ever. So to bring him up in the sentence of Mahomes is just wrong. And I don't even like Mahomes. I don't know why I'm defending Mahomes. I'm a Josh Allen guy. I'm on record saying Josh Allen's a better quarterback. Currently, I want Josh Allen to start. If I was starting a team like the Raiders, I want Josh Allen with bums around me over Mahomes. So I'm not a Mahomes guy. But what are we talking about, bro?
Well, here's the thing, dude. It's in a very Rob, when I say this, I'm gonna give you I'm just gonna fire spit off my top of my head. Top 5 quarterbacks all time: Montana, Brady, Mahomes, Peyton Manning, and
Drew Brees, maybe.
Oh, I think he said Trubisky. It rained me. No, it's Brady, Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Montana, and
look who it is. Look who's in the chat here. Mike Story up at 2:09 a.m. It's me, Ray, and Story are the main three co-hosts. Ray, I'm going to make up for you carrying me on Monday. Did you carry him on Monday? Let's get some super chats. You know what? If we've already chugged like 6 beers, dude.
Hey,
we're at 3 hours and 34 minutes right now.
Don't you let him Ray us. Make him Ray all of us. You see what he's doing, Story? He's going down to his.
GT getting close to a 12-pack of Coors, Silver Bullets, damn straight. What are you all at? I had about 5 before the show. We've chugged 6. I've had 3. I'm at, what is that? 6, 3, I don't know, 15. I can't count that high right now.
I had some liquor drinks before, and
you are maintaining, gentlemen. Flex 2, Swift versus Minnesota, ETN, Vidal, Gatson, half PPR with an extra half. So it's tight end premium. Tight end premium, I'm going Gatson for sure. You're getting a full point per reception for Gatson, and then I'm going to go Vidal and Gatson.
By the way, dude, what the hell? What type of asshole came up with that type of fucking fantasy style? Premium tight end? Fucking premium.
I played it. It's weird. It's weird. It actually makes sense because it makes them more viable in the flex. Joe says homosexual. Again, I am not. I just gotta say this. I am not. We're not Mahomes fans, but I'm not gonna. You say he's like not a top 10 quarterback in the NFL or whatever you're trying to say. It's just insane. Like I'm gonna just push back when people say dumb shit. You know this question is the thing is there's no dumb questions. Like there's no dumb statements. There's some dumb ones, and those are dumb. That's it. End of story.
Well, Rob, again, like I only hate to say, like, if you ever watch football, and if you haven't, just go to Google Patrick Mahomes highlights. Even put in playoffs.
Yeah. Playoffs. Last name of call. This is Story's favorite guy. Flex spot got Michael Wilson, Sutton, Montgomery, Pearsall. Man, I want to say Michael Wilson, but I'm not starting him over Sutton. As much as I want to do it, the answer is Sutton in full PPR. Monty has a tough matchup. Pearsall's coming off injury. It is Sutton, Wilson, Montgomery, Pearsall in that order.
I would swap the 2 and 3. I would go Sutton, Montgomery, Wilson.
Oh, it says Ray has been carrying my ass. So we need to take some pressure off you guys. Ray, you have been like the most. Ray is like the sixth man of the year, but he's also like Ray's a sixth man that's actually in the MVP conversation. It's like one of those rare occurrences where like I'm trying to think of like an example of that. Who was there's a couple NBA players, and I drank too much to think about that.
Mo Williams, baby.
Ooh, Mo, yeah. Y'all see Texas get spanked tonight? Arch Manning's a fraud. He's going back to college for sure. He ain't coming out. He can't. He would still be a first round pick, but like he needs some seasoning, bro. It's like you go to a restaurant and you get like some really bland ass nasty meat that's undercooked. That's what Arch Manning is. Go back to college. I think next year maybe I would bet on him to win the Heisman.
He reminds me of a white Cam Newton without the passing.
That's terrible. So all the good parts of Cam Newton are gone.
I didn't mean to be good. I didn't mean that to be a good.
All you get is his like his dressing ability with those Lenny Kravitz shit where he just wears the crazy hats and like Mouth. Good call here. Tutu Atwell week for the Rams. I do kind of like that. He's been nothing for a while. I do like that.
Tutu. You know, of course, Mouth would like some tutu in his mouth. I'm just random, but yeah, that's not a bad call because Tutu Atwell has had so many random, just like when you didn't expect anything out of him, boom. I'm saying like this is a game to where with injuries, you know, you never know, man. Especially with Stafford, and another thing too with a big matchup, somebody like with Tutu, that's the type of guy to where like he's a nobody, like I want to say nobody, just the Seattle's mind, they're like, oh, Tutu Atwell, like, oh. And all of a sudden, that dude just goes out for a 45, 50-yard touchdown in your face.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm always looking for Jack Doyle.
Give me the game that's gonna shoot out. Give me a shootout game, Ray. What do you got, man? I think Bears Vikings. Give me Bears Vikings over under 48.
I think my top two would be Bears Vikings and Seattle and Los Angeles Rams. But again, I've said before, I think that game could be a shootout, or it will be the opposite. It will be like a 10-14.
Ray said Arch Manning is a small dick Cam Newton. We all agree that Cam Newton's probably hogged the fuck out. That's not a race thing, just so you know. He's 6'6", you know. That doesn't always mean big hog, but we said last night. Remember we had the whole 5-minute bit about who was it that's a giant hog? The Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Fucking guys just crushing. Yeah, well, we said keep Zay and Higgins in your lineup and in full PPR and bench Woody Marks. Woody Marks has some pretty nice upside, but I can't trust it. Mark, Colby Parkinson is a deep sleeper for the Rams this week. Been running a lot of 13 personnel. Yeah, dude, a lot of 13, Mark. And I think Ferguson. I think next year is a guy. Ferguson's a guy I'm really look at next year. For he'll probably be way outside the top 12, and they'll get run of one or two. They have 4 guys. They're playing 4 tight ends: Higby, Parkinson, Ferguson, and I forget who the other one is.
Okay, so you said Ferguson. I know the question was Parkinson. I was like, did he veer off and you mean Parkinson?
Yeah. Ray, quickly get a taco, restore your energy. Again, how many tacos you had this week? Give me the number. Is it over 30?
Well, every stream I've been on, it's either been how many streams am I on this week? 4, 5?
4?
I don't know.
4?
Yeah, 4.
It's been 5 tacos, right?
Well, it's been, we'll say 4. I know it's been 3 tacos and 4 tacos. So,
and do you have any of the other nights you weren't on, or has it just been the nights you've been on?
Well, I mean, if you guys want to give me, 10 minutes to go make another whole round, which you don't, and then tonight.
You know what? We need to have a different super chat goal for Ray. It's like if we get a certain thing, he just has to eat 5 tacos.
Just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, taco, burrito, burrito, taco, taco.
So fucking bad. Oh, all right. Let's get to the last question. We're almost at 4 hours, bro. Last one needed Mariota or Davis Mills, 2 quarterback league, Mariota. And then league started 1992 with newspaper. You're calling a guy at 10 a.m. to confirm your lap. I love that back in the day. That's what's up.
Hey, real quick, before you move
Plot.
on.
What do you got?
I just want to ask the guy, I know he wanted us to answer right away, but it's like, I want to know, back in those days when you did the paper, did you guys just do touchdowns? Because I've heard different. I'm saying I'm just like anything in fantasy. I've heard real old school, get my own, just touchdowns. Or were you going more in depth when you picked Jerry Rice? You had the best fantasy player of all time. Yeah.
Plot says, am I robbing my league mate or getting robbed? I'm trading her Travion for Justin Jefferson. It's full PPR. You are robbing her, but you know what? I see the appeal of Travion. Justin Jefferson, I said it a couple days ago, 62 targets the last 6 weeks. Top 2 receiver in the NFL. They're going to feed that guy, and they're going to be throwing the ball with McCarthy. They have to see what they have with McCarthy. They have to see it. Whether they win this week or lose, they're going to have to play him, throw the ball. Nick Mullins dominated. He'll be fine. I hate McCarthy, too. GT, good comment. If Cam is even semi-proportional, he has at least a 7.5 to 8 inch with decent girth at least. Yeah, proportional, 100%. I'm picturing it right now. Taco flavor kisses from my BN, Tucker Kraft. Hey, my favorite guy, Tucker Kraft. Start 1 tomorrow. Algier versus Panthers, Sharp versus Rams, Chris Rodriguez. Chris Rodriguez of JCM is ruled out. We don't have any news about that, so I'm gonna go Algier over Charbonnet. What do you think? Is it Charbonnet?
I think it's Sharps, dude, just because they love him on the goal line, man. At least you have the floor of getting 6 to 8 points,
Yeah, Ronaldo, we're sitting Sean Tucker here. Christian Watson and Tet. If it's full PPR, you're sitting Sean Tucker. If it's standard, I'm sitting Christian Watson.
Yep, you're not sitting Tet no matter what. You play him. But what Rob just said, in the way your scoring is, I would go along the same way.
Story says, I used to call a dude on Sunday morning to place my bets at the valet stand. I do know what's up, Story. That's how me and Story met. He was the valet manager. I was an 18-year-old, 150-pound little punk. I wouldn't say I was ever punk, but I was more punk than I am now. I'm very respectful.
Rob, 150-pound degenerate who happened to find another degenerate that let my degeneracy really, snowball into this greatness that we have. That's okay. I'm not. When I say this, I'm not being in a bad way. Just here we are.
No,
you sniffed it out. That's all. You like.
GT, I'm at 12. Coors probably doing 15 tonight. We got Dixon May saying non-ball knower. Yeah, it's funny is that, we don't know ball. We've done 4 hours in the stream, and there's been like 15 people that watch the whole thing because we don't know ball. They're getting no information. Dixon, please come on the show. Please, I want Dixon on the show. Here's ball knowledge.
Why not?
I guarantee he's a little troll living in his basement, and that's what he is.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in. You want this baby boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll.
Stop. All right, not bad. I feel like you're saying boy's hole, and it's clearly soul. So it's boy's soul.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
Right there, it sounds like hole. Like if you drag that, are you chewing gum?
Yeah.
All right. We got to wind down here. We're at 3:45. I think we've officially cracked the 22-hour mark of streams this week, and that's in 6 days. So we are crushing right now. So I think last comments we will get to. Chug one? I'm not chugging another one. I can't.
No, did I ask you?
Dude, there's a game at 7:30 or 8:30 tomorrow. I gotta stay fresh for that,
Everybody, I asked, what, if you want everybody wants to know who's really committed to this channel, I asked Robert, you want to do a morning show? Ray.
Well, I want to watch the game.
I'm 7 beers here at fucking God knows what time. I'm willing to wake up at 6 a.m. for a show.
He is. Well, I ain't doing no 6 a.m. show, brother. No
if
fucking
everybody
way,
hasn't clearly understood what I'm doing there, that is the meaning of my nickname is Ray, but that is when I say get raid, hashtag get raid.
Yeah.
That was the literal. What I just did to Rob was meaning I raid him because I don't really mean it. It's just to raid him.
GT says, "Wow, at Dixon can lick Ray's bag." Do it.
After I run a mile.
Oh, can you run a mile? You think? What do you think in the chat, real quick, before we get off? Give me Ray's, if there was money on the line, Ray's over under mile time. I'm going to set it at 11 minutes for money on the line. GT says he can't run. With money on the line, we could all run a mile. Let's be honest.
GT, I can definitely run a mile. Go fuck yourself.
What do you think it is? 11 minutes. You're going over under, Ray, on your own bet.
My best mile back in high school was like
8?
No, it was less than that actually. I think it was it was high 7s, like 7.
We got Story saying 11 and a half. GT says 13 minutes. Start strong and then just trots. Wally says I think you do
GT, bro.
11 and a half. Are you going under 11 and a half, Ray?
Right now, I don't know, man. Probably not.
Ooh, we got one here. $100 super chat. Ray chugs a bottle of Ray's barbecue sauce. He'll do it.
Matt, here's the thing, dude, is that what you don't understand is that there's already a major barbecue chain with the word name Ray on it. Sweet Baby Ray's. So, like,
yeah.
In reality, all I need to do, well, I guess I don't have right now, but tomorrow, if I need to come on
I gotta add that in the thing. He had tacos. It's not even a question. I'm just thinking of like Super Troopers with the syrup chugging thing.
Come on, Red. You got those.
No, he knows that's not hate, and it's hard to do. He'll chug a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's for $100 super chat. You would do it, right?
What ounce are we talking here?
Just normal standard. Yeah. You get half of it. I will give you half of it. I'll give you 80. I'll give you 75%.
I would more than happy on camera try my best. I'll just make sure I have a fucking garbage right next to me just in case. But since Rob's
you're gonna do it. All right, do it, and then we're done. Do it. I can't do it. I'll check this water. Here we go.
No, I'm reading. That's all.
I chugged the water. All right. Well,
Rob,
Ray
by the way,
will
you
chug us
never-
out.
Rob, I'm going to tell you right now, we should do that as a live to raise some charity for the channel. You and I do what Wally says, a beer mile challenge.
I can't run because my knee. I mean, I can kind of. It looks like RG3 in that playoff game. Well, I know you're a big boy. I have you know, Ray. You don't have to show us. Anyways, all right. This was awesome. This is awesome. Wally, we're wondering what the beer mile challenge is. What do you drink a beer every quarter mile? Is my guess. You chug a beer every quarter mile. There goes Ray, pinky out.
No, I believe it's
all right. Everyone in here that's still sticking around, if you are not in that was a bad game for RG3. Anyone that's not in the Patreon and the Discord, what are you doing? Get your ass in there. This community is what's up. This is a 4-hour fucking stream. On the tails of a 3-hour stream last night. Ray, thank you so much. Story, thank you for joining the chat. Wally, happy birthday to you. Mark, I missed your birthday. You didn't say anything. Happy birthday on the 14th. I will remember next year. My memory sucks. I remember birthdays of people that matter to me. Appreciate you guys. And yes, it was right. Wally is a drink a beer every quarter mile. All right. So tomorrow we'll do
Whoa. You just said you remember everybody's birthday who matters. When's my birthday?
January.
Well, that's fair enough. You know what? I'll give you a pass so you know the month.
Yay!
That's good enough for me.
Oh, I gave an IPA. Oh, I love IPAs, but you can't chug IPAs. All right, everybody. Tomorrow's stream will be 10:45 p.m. Central after the game. Sunday recap. Be a great time. Ray, enjoy football tomorrow. Hopefully my bets hit. Thank you for coming on.
Beat your ass in fantasy. Don't you worry. I'll take over first place.
You probably will. You're projected to win like 215 to 180 something. So we'll see. I got some horses still. I know JT and Warner I'm buying, not to make excuses. All right, guys. It was awesome. Appreciate everybody. Mark says, thanks, Rob and Ray, for another banger. Thanks, Story, for guest appearance in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. We'll see you soon.